It's that Cigar Talk. P320 finna go off.
I walk around like that cigar, finger off the trigger. If a cigar hit the ground, I guarantee it hit your liver. Came in with a 320, walk out with a body. I don't even aim, but the cigar stack bodies. Bang inside my pants, they like, oh my God. Cigar popped again, should've never saw my Glock. Safety's just a myth, hope you ain't a hitter. Dropped it off the dresser, now you talking shit on Twitter. Legion on my hip, I said that's a lead. Caught me flinching, every time I take a seat. Catch me with a switch, trigger gon' slip. Try fire, make me twitch, that's a 320 glitch. Pocket rocket? Nah. Peep my legal fees, cry G's repairs, got holes from my EDC, I'm trying to flex. But this heat be tweaking, I got no ops, cause my thighs stay leaking. Whole squad geared up, Sig got me stressing. I ain't fired once, but the Sig be confessing. Got a big boy frame, with a pouring comp, put it in the safe. Go get your Glock, you don't rack, it react. Boom. Don't tap, still clap. This ain't a drill, it's a trap. I need a lawyer for this strap. Cigar too fresh, but unstable. Mic gon' boom, sitting at the table. Damn, that polymer frame got hands. Catch a case, kill where you stand. Damn.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all having a wonderful night tonight. For our Friday night activities, we have some light entertainment, kind of wrapping up the past couple weeks of streams before we finally move on to perhaps something a little bit more productive. But joining me for tonight's activities, I almost said spaztivities, because of course we have Spaz, the future disappointing influencer who is working on his first influential video of all time. We also have Bones drinking his chalky milk to get big and strong.
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, and Axe to Grind, who was probably the highlight of the live stream that we're going to go over. And we also have Mr. John Shepard to add some philosophy to this stream.
Probably not this time.
No, it will be needed because there will be a certain lack. We'll actually have you do a book review about half.
Oh no. I don't read much. I listen to everything.
You don't read, you're gonna get mogged by Luguru if you don't read. And last and not
I think the last nonfiction book I read would piss off some of the Discord goblins. Because it was it's called Misinterpreting Genesis. It's basically just on a biblical critique of young earth creationism, which super not relevant to tonight.
Yeah, but very different topic, but very interesting. Interesting the same.
Very
Richard Cranium, who for punishment for being late, he has to set that as his PFP for the foreseeable future. So,
Miku.
How's your night going, good sir?
It's wonderful. It's wonderful. I was just out with dinner with some family, and now I'm here hanging out with you tards. What's up, fellas?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What could be better than eating food and hanging out with more retards?
I'm hyped up. I didn't have dinner, didn't work out. On an empty stomach, I have a Zin in my mouth. I'm ready for a stream.
Ready to go.
Dude, ready for war.
In and rage. It's all you need to get through. Logan starting off the night with $9.99. I guess he could technically be here if you wanted to. I don't know what else he's doing. But he says, lay and gate. Shaking my head for $9.99. Thank you very much, Logan. Hope you're having a wonderful night tonight.
It's all Richard's
even
fault.
though you're not particularly good at putt-putt.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Calling you out, dude.
Yeah.
Server drama
That
making its way
is
to this
actually
stream.
Richard. Richard was the body double for that picture.
Richard, you're kind of hot. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah. New
Richard kind of a baddie.
Low key bad. I'm here late. Has anyone said any slurs yet? Never mind. Just heard the tard word. Yeah, it does not take long. I think the over-under is about 3 minutes on this stream, but yeah.
I got a list.
You got a list.
We're going to make it through it by the end of the night.
Well, actually, that is a really, really good segue because I have a little bit of surprise cringe for everybody before we get going.
Nice.
I'm so excited.
Let me message him real fast. Okay, so a little bit of surprise cringe, which I don't think I've shared with anyone yet. So I don't think Richard's seen this. Nobody, just me.
Oh, goodness.
This is
hello there.
This is stolen from A Better Way 2A, their Instagram. They might be a little commie gay weirdos, and they have a particular red dot that they're showing off that they love quite a bit. So I just like to, give them a little bit of love, as they say. So we'll go ahead and listen to this together.
I'm so excited.
Folks, do you know that every lead and steel Promethean is assembled in the U.S. by people who are not racist, homophobic that post Bible quotes to their
I'll take 2
bios and lick cop boots?
Aww.
It's probably bad then. It probably sucks.
It's
It's definitely not made by any of us.
Yeah.
So
Certainly not. I would not.
Unbelievable. So listen, kids, if you want a Turkish optic assembled in America by communist cucks, then buy the lead and steel Promethean for the low price of like $600.
No.
They keep giving
Oh
me,
my goodness.
it's going to be a full video at this point. Like, they are a trash tier company. Like, I would borderline say evil in certain circumstances, but they've given me a huge amount of material to go through to critique them with, and some of the people that rep their products, which is a bit of fun.
I mean, to be fair, it probably works in
Discord
theory.
DMs, Trip. It's relevant.
Yeah, no, Randy, it's bad. I see lots of people repping their stuff, and I'm like, guys, I don't think these guys like you very much.
You know,
in fact,
this guy looks very familiar. I think I saw him at the last Portland Pride rally.
He's got a look to him.
And it's that.
That's a very Portland, Oregon look.
Yeah.
Do you guys think the mustache is real?
It's probably real, but it's like the hipster. There's another word for it, but we're just gonna leave it there. Jake says, I'm offended. Nobody told me about the stream. That's simply not possible. You're on the Discord all day, and it was definitely posted in there. So
Yeah.
Chronically online. We know.
he sleeps in the Discord, so yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I think with his mic on.
He says he might have the Nambla look. Nambla look. Official red dot of Nambla. Don't know. Partnership incoming soon. Some are super loud. Which ones are loud, Richard? Can you take care of that in the back? Whoa, hey.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
No, you
Looped.
good.
I don't know why
Play
it
it
did that.
back. Another one.
Oh, it defaults to loop. So yeah, it will just say it like 100 times.
Oh, okay.
It might not seem like much, but it is incredibly difficult in this space to find a company that does not suck. That's also putting.
Or really easy.
We're not one of them.
It's really easy.
It's really easy. It's right there. It's like, listen, if you almost most of the companies in the gun industry, at least the people there are pretty good, even if the owners and overlords are a little scummy.
Out a good product. So when we find a company like that, we tend to stick with them because we want them to thrive, and we want to encourage other people with beliefs that don't suck to start.
I mean, they're just telling you that they hate you. Beliefs that don't suck. Like, if you believe in the
Yeah.
Bible, you're even somewhat Christian or conservative, you're
Yeah.
bad.
How
So
My
I-
beliefs are awesome.
problematic.
The official
My
red
beliefs
dot-
are based.
Cheers, fellow engagement hacking grifters. Yes, that is up.
Trench
Yeah,
grenade.
that's all
What
of
up,
us.
Trench?
How's it
Start
going,
up their
dude?
own companies in this space because we need more of that. Lead and Steel is that company, and you obviously have to be careful of grifters in this space. There are plenty of them.
Oh, he said it.
One of them.
Oh,
Ahmad
He
is,
said it.
oh.
Ahmad is the real deal. Ahmad, the CEO of Lead and Steel, he's a real believer, and you can look into his history and some of the organizations he supported, some of the political donations he's made. He's a real, true blue believer in a lot of these things. So we'll get into that at a future point.
But Lead and Steel is the real deal. We've drank with them. We've hung out with them on multiple occasions, shot their optics, shot with them, not at them. And they're great. We like their
I'm glad you cleared that up.
Yeah, I was concerned.
Like I cared. Sorry.
Yeah, not at them,
Jeez.
with them.
optics. We like the company, and we want companies like that to succeed. So buy the LP1 from our website. It's on sale.
I bet it is.
Let's not. I feel like
I bet it works in theory.
Aren't those
Right.
made in Turkey?
Not in practice.
Well, how do I say this? I'm sure there is, some relationship there. Now, when I asked a 3E engineer about the lead and steel, I have his email saved because I was curious. I was doing a little fishing of my own, and I asked him about some of his ODM contracts with certain other American companies, and the response I got was a little strange. So we'll go over that in a future video as well.
Some
So
disheartening.
either
take.
support the tyrannical Turkish government, or you support the CCP, but you ain't getting away from it. Or maybe, certain companies are lying about where their products are from. You never know.
No,
But
dude,
in
never.
America,
No way.
all the time. Trust me, I said it.
All the time, every time.
Yeah. Bright Eye Security says, how will the tariffs affect the IR laser market? It will make everything more expensive. Quite literally, just everything will get more expensive. That's exactly what's going to happen.
More American IRs?
Question mark?
Yeah.
Well, hey, Primary Arms, they're dropping their Save 12 discount code again for the 30th time this year to help combat the inflation from the tariff. So, guys, get in there, spend your money.
Guys, if you ever like Primary Arms, go to their website and buy something cool.
Richard, Axe isn't in chat. Axe is in the call with us, sir.
Yeah, I know.
No.
I was just hearing some feedback from one of them. I just didn't know if he had headphones on or not. He's the only other one that wasn't on the that I couldn't see for sure.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't have headphones. I don't. Am I feedbacking right now?
I don't believe in them.
I was just catching just a little bit, but it's not bad. I was just wondering.
I think it might have been me with my taco wrapper. That's my bad.
Trench is saying that Bones' audio is way too loud, but it might also just be because Bones made fun of him. So maybe he's trying to get us to mute you.
It was a little hot. I brought it down.
Bones is lifting weights, getting dick.
Yeah,
Dude, I am in a gym right now.
Based.
All right,
I'm
To
lifting
make you
weights,
more
so-
right wing. I get so many compliments on my taxation is theft shirt every time I wear it to the gym.
Yeah.
And the Christ is King one too. Both of those get compliments. So
Hell
you
yeah.
wouldn't be a good fit for Lead and Steel or Way because I mean that's just bad right
They
there.
go to the gym?
Self-improvement's
Jimmy
bad, guys.
That also occludes you from getting a Lead and Steel Promethean if you go to the gym.
I sent
So-
you a meme on Discord. Trip
Lead
that's
and
relevant
Steel, I assume, is
to
banned from
2A.
109 countries.
I hope so.
Damn.
No, you just gotta deal with
anyway, this is a pretty good summation of that. It's like, this must be a mistake. I fought for your gun rights. Yeah. Up against the wall.
Jeez.
That's one of my better OCs from forever ago.
Yeah.
You drew that?
No, it's a template. I
Yeah.
just put the better way 2A sign.
Good
there.
job.
Thank you. I didn't even do it. I have a friend who does all it for me.
Oh, well,
I don't know how to use
fucking-
meme apps.
All right, so some background on this nonsense. So as you guys may have known, not a few months ago, like 2 weeks ago at this point, we did the Luguru Tactical stream, which was looking at some really old clips on Luguru Tactical and making fun of what we saw there. It was very silly, very bad training. The what was it, level 4 bodyguard stuff was quite silly. Lots of bad stuff going on. Luguru ended up seeing that, got very mad or upset. Some people would say deservedly so, because people making fun of you online. You don't upload your channel in like a year, and then suddenly like 5,000 to 10,000 people are making fun of you. It could be a very rough experience. So he deletes a lot of his old content, puts up a video calling all of us out for making fun of his old content. Says some silly things in there. Bones, being the good man that he is, tries to reach out to him because they're both, one's currently serving, one formerly serving, and tried to get him on the show so we could talk about it. Long story short, we have Luguru on the show, talk about it. Very nice, very wholesome, and we all have a good time. As I see my son just walks in. Bruce, could you go out with Mom, please?
Get out. Go get me a beer.
Go, bud. Go. I know. I love you too, bud. All right. I'll see you later, dude.
Oh.
He's very nice.
Awesome.
He just wants to play Halo. But fast forward.
I don't blame him.
I feel for him.
Vintage Warfare does a video on Luguru as well. Vintage tones it down quite a bit. Very nice video, kind of going over some of the old content, some of the bad things that he said and whatnot. He was kind of like doing a really nice job of critiquing what he saw there. The other side of that is the terribly tactical side, where terribly tactical has been going after this guy pretty hard in comments and whatnot, which is all fair game on the internet. But then they decided to have a live stream together. Now, I had to edit a 4-hour live stream down to 37 minutes, and I had to cut out a lot of select words that were said. And I think this is the best of the worst. Now, a little background on Terribly. He has a YouTube channel. I suppose I should pull this up real fast.
I don't want to look at it. Please don't make me. Not
No,
again.
you have to look at it. You
No.
have to look at it.
He's very angry. Very angry.
Wait. Yeah, Terribly.
Hey, is this small autist in here again?
Well, we have many small and large autists in here. So
Yeah,
if you look
more.
at it, this is Terribly Tactical's channel. He has about 39,000 subs, which is very decent. Gets a couple hundred views a video, which is not great at this point in time. Now, what's strange is if you go to popular, back in the day, he got really good views on channel. Like, I think he might have more 100,000 view videos than I do. Like, I think legitimately. And you can see 6, 7, 10 years ago or so, his videos were doing really well before the algorithm changed. And the algorithm no longer just promotes regular videos. Like, you have to do something special to actually get promoted in the YouTube algorithm. So, but as of late, it's been pretty darn bad for Terribly Tactical in terms of views to subscribers. Happens to everybody. He has a couple live streams. This one here is the 4-hour live stream that I just had to watch. If you're not familiar with, if we click on one of these videos real
Folks,
fast, sorry for the jump scare. Here's an Axe to Grind on here, which is currently on the channel as well, who follows, I think an Axe to Grind has followed both of our channels for a while, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
This one here doesn't do it quite as much. Let's go to a different video. Some of his videos have like 40 comments, and they're only affiliate links if they'd load. Yeah, they're almost all, well, not all, but there's a lot of just his, oh my gosh, there's a lot of just his own personal affiliate links and whatnot, which is, you know, how some people choose to monetize their content, which is fine, you know, if hopefully that's working out all right. But that's Terribly Tactical. He's an edgy boy, let's say. He has some takes that I have had people send me some of his takes on X. And he likes to call people of certain groups certain names, which is all well and good if you're for freedom of speech or not. But he is definitely an edgy boy. So it's either a combination of getting suppressed or pushing away your own audience that has resulted in his current state getting the views of like 1,000 sub channel rather than a 40,000 sub channel. Also, he came on our stream last week or 2 days ago at this point and was incredibly upset at everyone.
He was very confrontational.
I think him and Vintage were going back and forth. Actually, Trench Grenade was on that stream, and he actually came off that stream way better than he came on. And he was drunk, and he was having a great time. Terribly was calling him everything under the sun. And Trench had a great time there. I was trying to be reasonable. Richard and everybody else on that stream caught flack for no reason. I think he called Bones a small autist or Bucky a small autist. At some
he
point.
called him a small autist, and then I immediately went back, "You're a big autist, dude. What are you talking about?"
It was pretty funny with him mixing up Bones and Spaz. That was funny.
Yeah, well, he was just throwing shots at everybody. So most of us were trying to be reasonable, except for Vintage. Vintage was going after him because, again, Terribly Tactical comments on everybody's stuff. So he was commenting, going hard at Luguru. At one point, he said that he wanted him, whoever he said it, something about baking a ceiling pizza. Right, you get it. But yes, he goes hard. He's an edgy boy. He's an edgy boy from Chicago. So this stream went about as well as you could think. Now, I actually found this stream because Vintage Warfare was doing a very, very late night live stream at like 2 o'clock in the morning on this. And I was on my walk because I walk late at night like a weird man. And I was laughing in the middle of the street, just listening to these guys go back and forth. And so I've entitled this stripped down version, The Clown Coliseum, because they are going to go back and forth. And now we do have Axe to Grind on this stream, who was also on the Luguru stream, and he was the voice of reason there, and so hopefully he can be the voice of reason here as well.
To be fair, though, it doesn't take much to be a voice of reason when you got terribly.
It really didn't. It really didn't.
Dude.
The bar is very low. Yeah,
constantly scream, talk over people works out well.
The other night was a work night for me, so as soon as the philosophy ended, I dipped. But I popped back in for half a second to see what was going on. It's like, oh wow, it's still alive. And it was just this Terribly Tactical guy shouting at everybody, and I was like, nah, I'm going to bed.
Where's Gunslaps? Why can't I see Gunslaps in the chat? Why is Gunslaps hidden in the StreamYards chat?
I have no idea.
He's actually gone in the StreamYards chat. They actually nuked him from I see him in the YouTube chat, but not in the StreamYards chat. Interesting.
That's
Sorry,
weird.
Gunslaps, you're muted in StreamYards. Did you get banned somehow? That's funny.
How
All right,
does that
let's
work?
let's listen to this, shall we? Now it is 37 minutes long, so how much of this we end up
I need a drink.
End up getting, and this is sped up, by the way. Remember, this is cut down and sped up. We're already at, I think, 115%. So we'll see how
this from a 4-hour video to 37 minutes. So you cut.
And remember, I had to edit this down, so now you guys have to watch it as well.
Thank you.
I might
thank you for sharing. I'm so sorry.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're welcome.
He's here though. He has joined us, dude. I mean, the only way to get better is to practice. Where's the link? We sent you the link, dude, or you could have got the link anytime, dude. He's here though. He has a link. I'm trying to catch him.
Now, the first thing I'm going to critique is Luguru is now on the bottom of the screen, and they cover him up the entire time with comments rather than just moving axe to grind down so that you can actually see him. Because he's there. I guarantee you, he's sitting there right now.
He was in the chat for
quite
quite a while before too. I was talking with TT for like an hour maybe, and Luguru was in there, and I was trying to get him on stream.
See, now I can see it. Now I can see it, but I don't know why I couldn't see that first one.
Yeah,
yeah. 37 minutes is approximately 6 hours of content, so we'll see how it goes.
On the chats, we're way behind. Where the fuck? Where are we at now, dude? I love that you have your threes of viewers. I have tens of loyal viewers. Apparently, you have threes of loyal viewers that are here in your defense, dude. You hit up all of your cousins from Kentucky. How do I put it? You're on, right? You're on.
Yeah, he's just behind the comments.
Okay, all right. Let me get rid of that.
Jeez.
It's Bobby Boucher says TT pissed off this dude's tens of loyal viewers. So yes.
Well, I mean, he starts off confrontational like the first 5 seconds because TT acts like he has an axe to grind. No pun intended. Against everyone, but then at the same time, at the exact same time, he'll say that none of this matters, but pull up.
Very contradictory.
Yeah.
Schrodinger's beef.
Matters, but I'm going to kill you if I see you, which might come up in this. So,
listen again, Luguru. I didn't know you existed before the focus trip stream, and I could give a shit less, honestly. I called you out, justifiably so, because in my opinion, you're a goof troop, bro. I'm not going to mince words. I'm not going to coddle you. I'm not going to fucking be worried about your cyberbullying lawsuit, and you're going to fucking build a
Now, the original take there is fine. Like the original content that Luguru is making, goofy stuff, silly stuff, totally deserving
he's
of...
a bit of a goober, but his heart's in the right place.
Harmless, but goofy.
Just a silly dude.
It just is.
Yeah.
It's silly.
We've all been there.
Content.
Sure.
Gunslap says I have screenshots of TT saying he keeps a choppa on him at all times. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
we should have some choice words for this man.
Look, if you're going to tell the gun community to pull up on you, you had better have really good splits. Like, you had better be really confident in your split time.
Better be good. Better be rocking.
I'm not going to say I'm a great shooter because I'm still, really practicing to shoot, putting, stuff that I've learned from Stager and stuff into practice. But, I also don't tell everybody to pull up.
Come on, man. Just pull up. We'll fight. We'll get in the
cage.
We'll fight.
If you don't care, you don't care. It's not a big deal. Who cares? But it's
yeah, if you're gonna tell people,
it's obviously you do care a little bit at least.
Yeah, but again, in the gun community, you better be confident in your splits because there's a really good chance you're telling someone to pull up.
That is actually a good point. Cringe says TT has a bill drill of all time.
It's one of them.
Certainly one of them.
That's good.
Foundation.
Could somebody?
Oh, Robert Kindley, TT pull up or pull ups. He won't do either. Ow.
Ooh, guys.
I bet I could out pull up him, and I'm not very good at pull ups.
Yeah.
Probably.
That's all.
I mean, to be fair, if you're a bigger guy, because I think TT's 6'3", so probably 230, 240.
Okay.
I think pull-ups are harder to do for bigger guys.
Yeah, so. No, because I'm I'm just over 200 pounds.
I mean, what do we pull?
Bro, dildo. Man needs a pull up, bro.
He's got titties.
Honestly, in my opinion. But you portray yourself in a certain way, and you're not that thing, in my opinion. And I'm not saying that I am or that anyone else is or whatever the fuck, but you're a hypocrite. You have a lot of learning and growing to do. And had you not called me out and put my name in your mouth, we wouldn't be here doing this. So you're welcome.
TT does always do this. So the reason why Luguru mentions Terribly Tactical is because Terribly Tactical went back and commented on all of those videos, like lots of things.
Yeah.
Now, I can't go back and pull them up because Luguru has since deleted those, but the only reason Luguru knows you exist is because you went after him.
Like his old
videos in the chat.
Yeah,
Is
and when
I mean, he might be down. I saw that.
I don't know if it's him. There's a comment from Luguru saying, "Here we go again, same old shit again," with some musical notes.
That might actually be Luguru, but he deleted all of his content. And Luguru, if you're in the chat, I'm actually excited for your next video. Not in like a rip it apart kind of way, just to everybody loves a redemption story, right?
Yeah,
And listen, going against Terribly Tactical automatically makes you look good, right?
Right.
If you just sit there and let him yell at you, like you come off looking better.
Yeah, for sure. I was there.
The range is why are super chats turned off? Super chats aren't turned off. I think you might you might be cut off. Your wife might have deactivated your credit card.
Honey, you can't be spending 2K.
You got to stop doing that. Luguru says the channel is officially under construction. Good to hear it. Good.
I believe in you, bro. You can do it.
Yeah, I do too.
We're rooting for you.
Luguru,
we tease, but we tease with love.
Yeah.
Start talking shit first, dude. Hey, shut the fuck up, bro. You start talking shit first.
What are you gonna do?
And as far as a fucking lawsuit and all that, dude, don't worry about it. But I'll tell you this much,
let's pull up the video. No, let's pull up.
I'll tell you this much, bro. Hang on, let me. You wanted me on here to talk, right? So shut the fuck up and let me talk.
You ain't
so at this point, when I was sitting there, I knew that this was going to shit before my very eyes.
Well,
yes, the burning of Rome.
Luguru got attacked like the second he turned on.
Instantly.
Like the second he turned on. It wasn't like, hey, how's it going, man? How you doing? Like let's have a little back and forth before we get into it. It was like instantaneous.
That's the same thing he did on our stream as well. He joined in and immediately fuck you.
Well, I think somebody said it's like shut up, autist. I was like, okay, whatever, man.
I want to point out too that oh hell yeah. I want to point out that Luguru sat there and let him rant for like 2 minutes and just bash him.
Yeah.
And then the second he tries to throw shade back, he's like, "What, bro? What? Come on, man!" It's like, dude.
Well,
let him
it was
talk.
instantaneously. What was the response? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Pull up, bro. Pull up.
Yeah.
Bro. Like, just let the guy talk for a second.
Like in between drinks of his Huckleberry vodka, mind you.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Drinking on stream can be funny every now and again, but usually, doesn't make you look the best.
So I have watched TT for a while, and drinking on stream, that's something that he does do. Like, I don't tune in every week.
Every Sunday. I think it's every Sunday he drinks on stream because he only
and I'll tune in if I have to like pull ticks off my dog or something and he's live, I'll put him on. But drinking on stream, and he'll go for a while, and you could tell he gets pretty tuned up. He gets pretty tuned up as it goes. He doesn't handle it like Trench does. Trench does real good.
Yeah, no, Trench was chill. Trench was a chill drunk.
Yeah,
he was buzzed out of his mind, and he was just sitting there, just taking it and being nice and trying to help. And Terribly was like, "No, I'm going to kill you."
Yeah,
we're gonna kill you.
You're going to die.
I'm gonna tell you to shut the fuck up because I think you're a little fucking bitch, dude.
Yeah,
I think you're about the most little punk ass motherfucker I've seen on YouTube. I've seen you shooting. It sucks. You're nowhere close to my waist, dude, bro. I will run through you like a fucking sledgehammer, bro.
Taller than you, dude, and you got a bad knee, dude.
Dude, how tall are you?
Making fun of disabled people.
I'm rooting for Luguru here.
Yeah, I mean, if it comes down to it, like I think Terribly's much younger and physically stronger, bigger. I mean, Luguru's in good shape, but I would put my money on Terribly Tactical if I was a betting man. But in my heart would be rooting for Luguru.
Absolutely.
You guys
would have the moral victory because he would have the balls to actually show up to a fight he knows he probably can't win.
Oh yeah,
would.
Bacon Industries. Yeah, this is the white on white fight.
What is that profile picture?
Which one?
Anime with monster and a look at this guy. Look at this silly little guy.
It's the profile picture of all time.
Yeah,
I was
legend.
gonna say we mentioned
one of them.
drinking. I immediately went to my mom. I'm like, "Hey, mom, can you get a 6-pack for tonight's stream? I love you."
As soon as
Pretty
Trip sent me the invite.
please.
Yeah, 40+ crowd stand up slowly.
Yeah, be careful. Don't throw
You
your
gotta be
head off.
careful. Don't want to break your knees. Or break your replacement hips.
G17 Enjoyer says for $2, would you ever have Dixie Mauser on? Yeah, I talk to Dixie
Oh.
not super regularly, but I would have Dixie on.
I've
Dixie
seen
goes
that.
hard. Dixie also goes hard, so I would have him on though.
We're gonna
Sure.
start playing the
Oh, way
anime
down.
girl Dixie song covers. AI
Oh my
covers.
goodness.
Those confuse my brain. My brain doesn't get them. Just
6'3",
total
bitch.
crap.
I'm right at 6 foot. You ain't that much fucking taller than me. And
I
if
will
you are,
eat
you're a
the
fucking
great
goddamn
stuff,
fucking
I will eat
beanpole,
the
bro.
great stuff, you dude.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, fucking bring it, bro.
Hell
'cause
yeah,
I'm gonna tell you
brother.
right now,
I
a
told
dude
you
like
to
you,
pull up in the
a
comment
fucking
section.
dude like you.
Yeah, well, it terribly admits that he told him to pull up in the comment section. So they were going back and forth in the comment section, and then terribly's like, "Why you calling me out, bro? Why you calling me out, bro?"
Yeah.
It's like you're fighting with him. Like you started it. You went to his channel, you commented something on it that probably wasn't very nice, and now you get called out for it.
The
Like I
snake
saw
bites back.
somebody was saying that Luguru's insults were weak sauce or whatever, and Terribly Tactical was a lot better at it. And I think that speaks more to the character of the people individually. Like I don't think Luguru spends a lot of time thinking about how other people suck and he's the greatest. You know?
yeah.
I don't think that he
Well,
spends a lot of time on that.
I think this is two totally different worlds because
Yeah.
Terribly Tactical spends his time with the same 37 individuals, and Luguru like operates quote unquote in the real world, right? He's a dad. He gets groceries for his kids. You know, it's
Right.
like it's very normal stuff versus
Right.
somebody
Regular
who's, like,
guy.
chronically online, right?
Chill guy.
My experience in life is far different than like the normal people that work a normal job, right? And we don't think about the same things, and they're better for it, to be quite
Right.
honest, right?
Yeah.
What I want to know is how the heck does Luguru have a better camera than Terribly?
Luguru's got a better camera than
I
me.
think it's the
geez.
individual behind it because I think Luguru as a person stands out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the
Ooh.
face.
Fat
That
man,
could be it
beard,
too.
Pit
He has a
vipers
better
and
face.
fucking penny hat. You know,
The shades inside are a very interesting choice.
Hey,
so he can't
They
see
are
himself
indeed a
in the mirror.
choice.
John, you have to make that. You have to make that now. Luguru is the
Is
chat.
That would be
No.
awesome.
Dude, all right. Now I have to reach out to my best friend who does it all for me. 'Cause I'm
I
like,
can do a depression.
$5 says tonight a bunch of young men watch middle-aged washed-up men bicker while watching the internet.
Oh,
Yes, indeed.
I don't want him.
Thank you, Axiom. The range for $20 says I challenge Luguru to a duel. Damn it, lol. Internet tough. Because yeah, I challenge every one of you to a duel. Pull up. Please.
pull up.
Does that
I surrender.
Does that
If you're in front of my barrel, you're gonna get
You're
it.
gonna get it. Listen, not that I'm trying to shoot you, but if you're in front of my barrel, I'm gonna get you.
Yeah.
Fresh Tina Shea for $2 says TT equals touching tips. He protests with the F slur too much.
Fresh Tina
Yes.
Shea.
Oh, I had to cut out more than 10 F slurs in this video. So
Is it
it
like
could've
a
been worse.
transcript
There was a
for
lot.
portions?
There was a lot. I thought
Many
the stream was
a
going to
mix.
get axed. I couldn't believe it didn't.
No one you know of for $2 says good evening, gentlemen, and Richard. Logan testing the super chats for $2 says super chats are in fact working. Thanks, Logan. Yeah, as you're hanging out.
Yeah, let's
He's right there.
JL Ganis for $1.99 says, I'm turned on. You're not the only one. No one you know of for $2 says working here. Wife's not paying attention. Nice.
let's
Woman
go.
moment.
Granthem's conscience for $4.99 says, "Oh, TT sucks." Yes, he does.
Oh boy.
Granthem's conscience.
His profile picture.
Yeah, that is a good profile picture.
Rest in peace to a legend.
It changes every
Dude,
time. So
Actually,
good.
Richard, I didn't even ask you about this. So, Richard, if you're not sure, he's the blue-haired anime waifu chick PFP. Richard always catching hands for like. How did you feel? Terribly Tactical liked you last stream that we did together. Interesting.
Yes.
All right, we will ask him that when he gets back.
He's late again.
Soon they
A
reshoot.
fucking
Oh
dude
my
like you is gonna
gosh.
get ran through by a dude like me. I'm telling
That was a great pause. There are some sus behavior going on in here, and Luguru calls it out. Luguru does call it out, and C2 says it's Miku focus. Listen, you all look the same to me. Okay,
You people.
I'd love to see it.
Richard, can we get an Ubu?
Celebrity boxing match and see what's what.
Can I?
Let's do it.
Is this an invitation to sex? He's going to run through you.
Can I interrupt here?
Go ahead, X. I love this. This is fun.
Let's start with some common ground.
I don't think we have any, bro.
There's gotta be.
We have.
Bro,
Damn.
Axe trying his hardest here.
I really was.
To have
man.
like a normal conversation.
I really was.
Dude.
I feel like Axe and Vintage are on the same level of I'm gonna fucking clown on you and try to have a conversation at the same time, both failing horribly because Tactical wants to talk over you and he wants to make sure his beard's on camera. So it's two things in his head that he's worrying about at the same time.
So I really wasn't trying to. I wasn't trying to clown on the guy. Like, and maybe it was content overload because there was like Focus's stream, which was really awesome. It was great, and he came on and it was fantastic and very civil. And then Vintage went in and did a video, and he kind of turned the heat up a little bit, but he stayed focused on the content that was in question, right? And then TT stream was like it was just personal. It was crazy. And then the thing that I think I don't want to say it upset me, but I guess it did, was when he said that he wanted to bully Luguru out of existence, and I'm like, man, because the thing was this guy got drugged into the spotlight big time. He did not know that this was going to happen. These videos were old, right? They're pretty old.
Several years.
I think the last one was about a year ago. Robert Kinley says, "I feel like this is the type of conversations that happens when you get shorted on a meth deal. It's appropriate."
People who are on meth have to be skinny. I don't think Terribly is on meth. Roasted.
Got him.
Roasted.
Thank you.
We have no common ground. We have no common ground.
There's got to be so like Luguru, what got you interested in training?
He's trying
because I saw that you said that you didn't start training until it was a while after you got out. What spurred that?
Well, it's a good question. I've always liked to shoot, and going through the oil field, the restaurant business, machine shop, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing really.
Now, one thing that I do want to give Luguru props for is oil field work. Very hard work.
Very hard work.
Yeah, of course.
Work.
Different oil filters you have to deal with, manufacturers,
Yeah. Props to that.
Yeah.
Felt right. I always felt out of place, and bought some guns, started shooting, liked it. Watched the GunTube channels, liked it. Thought I'd do something like that. And the old videos, they do suck. I mean, that's why I took them down. And then you're basing the whatever you think my skill level is off the ones from Virginia, which were the ones that are up now.
Now, to be fair, I think there's a lot of parallels between me and Luguru, because I think I had a very similar start where I was like, hey, this looks cool. I could do that. And then I started just making videos like during college on guns and whatnot.
Yeah.
Knew absolutely nothing. Could not shoot, was trying to recreate what I saw on videos. And if you go back and watch those videos, they're terrible. In fact, they were probably terrible for like 3 years. So I probably made like 200 terrible videos.
That happens.
That's part of the creative process, man. I keep
quantity over quality, baby.
Randy says $2. Why does Axe hate me? Axe, can you respond to the hate allegations?
I don't hate you, Randy, if that is your real name. Really what it is I think that it sounds like you're being credited as the guy that threw Luguru into the wolf's den.
Correct.
Yeah.
Randy did post it in our Discord, which is how I saw it, and then I was like, this looks like something we could cover on stream. This looks funny.
Yeah,
and then Luguru just follows it up. Just everybody hates you, Randy.
No. Beeping the freaking super chats. Oh goodness.
Yeah, so Randy did actually start, and then I think Randy commented on one of Luguru's videos with our live stream.
Shared the live stream.
Hey, he's like, hey, these guys are roasting you. Check it out, man. And so that's what started all this. So
Randy, no.
Every step of the way, Randy's been there. Actually, that's what I should have done for the photo. I should have faded out Randy's face in the background just because he's behind everything, just the eyes of Randy in the background.
Leave that man alone.
He's the puppet master to our marionettes.
Luguru says H for Randy hate. Nice.
Yo, spam H.
Hell yeah.
Spam H for hate in the chat. Hey, yeah, there it is.
now.
Because we're always hitting
and
on
there's
people
been a lot more
regardless.
training even since then, and that was a simple
where's
moving
that?
while shooting
Where's
drill.
that? It was very simple. You're right.
The whole point of that was just to get
Bro.
your heart rate up and still be able
Heart
to shoot.
rate up,
So
moving in slow
you're not
pace
even
from 7 yards.
you're not even knowing what the fucking drill was about.
I don't
So
think you know
you
what a
really
real drill
you're really kind of
actually is,
stupid, bro, and you're making yourself sound even more stupid.
That's
Because you don't know all the context. All you're doing is watching a video and you're drawing your own conclusions.
Again,
and they're
it's the
fucking
internet,
stupid
bro.
conclusions
It's the
because you're a
internet, bro.
fucking
And so-
jackass.
So like, what channels were you watching?
Yeah, so I mean, we covered a lot of the same stuff, like a lot of the drills and whatnot, and they were pretty bad. They look like somebody who was fairly new to shooting, right?
Yep. Yeah.
That's what it looks like. It's just people that need to improve and train more.
I was gonna say terribly talks over people, and then I immediately try to talk over focus. I'm like, God damn it, no, I'm him.
He's just like me. He's just like me.
Like 5 times the stream, I just have to sit here and be quiet while other people are talking. About,
I'm
sorry. Oh well, it could be
That's
worse.
how it
There are
goes.
worse things in life.
Back
Especially
in the
with a
day,
large
that got you
panel like
started,
this.
what year? What time frame?
It was definitely demo ranch and all that.
Hell yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. That's wild. He had.
And I know he just retired. And you know what? Props to the man for retiring. Because if he had to put up with the shit I put out with my little bitty ass 200 subscribers and he's got 1 million, I can
You're
only
lucky
imagine
for the
that.
fucking 200 subscribers, bro. You wouldn't have them if Focus didn't talk about you, dog.
So,
yeah.
I lost my
That's
train
so
of thought
mean.
there. I lost my train of thought.
Can we
I was
get
gonna say
a-
something really profound, but now it's gone.
To the man
Can we
for
get a,
retiring. Because if he had to put up with the shit I put out with my little bitty ass 200 subscribers and he's got 1 million, I can
You're
only
lucky
imagine
for the
that. So
fucking
props.
200 subscribers.
I think Luguru might have received the most hate proportional to the least amount of subscribers.
Certainly.
I think you're probably right about that.
Because I think he
Very
started
weighted.
he started out with 77 when we covered him.
Yeah.
And I think he's up to 220, something like that right now.
Legend.
Good for you, man. I believe in you.
The guy in the orange cap, if you're not familiar with, most of you probably aren't, considering this stream has more people watching it concurrently than people that have seen his last video, is terribly tactical.
Damn.
That Kyle from South Park.
Yeah, or yeah, Kyle from South Park in the real world.
More hot packets.
Subscribers, bro. You wouldn't have them if
he had an
Focus didn't
assassin
talk
wearing
about
his
you,
shirt.
dog. You're still at 75 subscribers or whatever the fuck you had, dude.
I don't fucking care, dude. That's the thing. I never did care. It was all really for fun
And why
for me.
did you delete? Why did you delete
Gang
all your
shit.
videos then if you don't care? It seems like
Well,
you care.
when
bro.
somebody
Seems like
when
you care.
somebody
Seems like you
trashes
got
all the
fucking high.
shit, when somebody
Who
trashes all the
cares?
shit they're
Who
having
cares?
fun
It's a
doing,
random dude on the internet, dog.
what's
Who
the point of
fucking
that?
cares?
But say here,
So here we're
irony
starting
is
with the
that-
who cares line. Who cares?
Yeah,
Who cares?
well, it's like he's just some random person on the internet when you, sir, are the random person on the internet that went after Luguru.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Hypocrisy runs
Now,
deep. with
I
terrible.
do think about the weird day that must have been for Luguru. Like, he hasn't uploaded in like a year and he has like 77 subs, and then suddenly he's getting like, like 100 comments and hundreds of views on like an old video. And he's like, what is going on? And then he watches like 5 people roast him in front of 1,000 people for like 2 or 3 hours. It's like,
That's insane. To me.
Yeah.
that is
what
a
crazy
different
That's
day.
got to be a weird feeling. I don't blame him.
It's gotta be
Yeah.
weird.
Rough day, but it's good for you in the long run.
It is.
here's one thing though. Here's one thing about it though. You're using that as ammo against me, which could ultimately hurt my career. So now you're fucking with my money.
Garden rather than a gardener in a war.
That's
It's
right.
about
Dude,
mental,
you're not even
physical,
monetized.
social, emotional, and spiritual strength. I am dead.
Yep.
You're weak as fuck in all those aspects, dog. You're out here getting ass hurt over YouTube
Bro,
comments.
you don't fucking
You're
even know
fat.
me. You think that
I don't
because you're
want
that
to know
stupid.
you, bro. I don't want
You
nobody
don't
wants
trust
to
me.
know
You don't want to
dog.
know me, and you damn sure don't want to see me. I promise you
I
that.
would love to see you, little man. I would love.
Dude,
to
I
see
will
you.
fucking beat
Like
you.
if he talks to people on the internet like this, just imagine how he talks to his cat.
I think he beats his cat.
Imagine if this guy
between-
didn't eat breakfast this morning.
Yeah, right.
I feel like he would, if you ask him that, hey, how did you feel like if you didn't have breakfast? He'd be like, what do you mean? I did have breakfast, and then that's the whole conversation for
Right.
like ad nauseum.
What do you
which is-
care? Why do you even
Which is
care?
terribly tactical. Ad nauseum
Why do you
is
care if I
Latin
didn't have
for
breakfast?
it's like goes on and on. That's a really mean joke.
Yeah.
Trent,
your ass
man
so
wakes
hard,
up
dude,
in
you
a
don't even
Oh,
know.
are you threatening me? Are you threatening me? Should I file a lawsuit? You little.
File whatever the fuck you want.
You
I don't
Did
little
I
give a
miss
fuck.
one? Did I miss one? Damn it. Did he really get away with that on stream?
I'd love to see you.
Damn, he snuck it
I would
in.
love
Dude, I will
There was
fucking
a
beat
lot.
your ass so hard, dude. You don't even
There
know.
Oh,
was
are
a
you
lot.
threatening me? Are you threatening me? Should I file a lawsuit? You little.
File whatever.
I don't know
Yep,
what he was.
there
gonna
was.
say there, but it was probably something.
You fella.
Something nice,
You
very
nice
nice.
friend.
Nice
You
little
friend.
fellow, my fellow friend.
Come on.
You
I don't give a
I'm
fuck.
making fun of you. I would never. I'll actually pull up. You drop the addy, dog. That's the difference.
Bro, why? Why are you threatening
Drop the
somebody?
addy.
Dude, I will actually pull up and fight you right now. Listen, guys, somebody in the comments could post the most heinous thing imaginable about me and my family. I'm not gonna pull up and fight you, bro. Like it's actually not worth it. Like there's no value to me to do that.
What if I called you
None
stinky?
at all. Ooh.
Oh, gloves
You
are
guys
off.
gotta remember.
I'm really sorry. I should have even said that on stream, guys. I'm sorry.
That's honestly on the edge. Honestly on the edge.
Well, you guys got to
Hey,
remember,
guys,
he
welcome
is.
back.
Yeah,
He
it's
is
also
from
like he
Chicago.
says, the whole pull-up thing is so gay. It's like two people on the internet just throwing like slapping at each other, you know. It's like, oh, I'm gonna pull up on you. No, don't pull up on me. I'm gonna pull up on you.
It's bad.
Oh, pull up. You made me mad. I'm gonna pull up on you, bro. Pull up. Oh.
When you immediately resort to violence instead of talking, this sounds like a Redditor thing to say, but like, just don't, talk.
You've already lost.
You already lost. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't,
I still
It's
doubt
the
that.
internet, bro. It doesn't matter, man. It's just
Oh,
the
of
internet.
course.
Who
at
cares?
the same time, you can't say that. It's like it's the internet, bro. It doesn't matter. Also, pull up.
Yeah. It's like
Also, if
two
you-
conflicting
Does it
arguments.
matter or does it not?
Well,
I'll
I
drop
think
the
in a minute
addy.
he's gonna be like, listen, guy, I'm gonna put you in the hospital or something like that.
Damn.
Yeah, it goes
Go
on for a
hard.
minute. Well, listen, we're only 5 minutes in, okay, and this
Yeah.
is the
No.
chill part of the stream.
Do we want to get through like 15 minutes mute and then come back with our thoughts? Make a quiz. We'll do a
my
Kahoot
God,
at the end,
that
guys.
10-point quiz. No, dude, also bright. I think he sent me it. He has the focus trip bingo card for the live stream. I think
Oh,
we would hit
yeah.
all of them. We would hit all of them.
Yeah,
Set it up,
I'm
dude.
really about
Hey,
that
set
life,
it the
bro.
fuck up, dude. Set it up.
Yeah. You ain't got
I'm
the money
game.
to fucking make the trip, dog.
Set it up. Set it the fuck up. Oh, so you got the money. Well, if you got the money, you got the big channel. Hell,
No, it's always Cringe Office Computer 8888, which is he's probably the biggest TT simp in the chat right now. But no, it's always Cringe. It's always Cringe.
why don't you set up all the
I do
shit?
not
I can
have a
get
big
there.
channel, dude.
You know
I got
me,
less
I'm
than
just a little broke
40,000
dude, right?
Subscribers, dude. I got less than 40,000 subscribers. I do not have a big channel in the least bit, dude. But the problem is you got a big ego, undeservedly so. And if everyone else is gonna coddle you, bro, I'll be the one. And again, you called me out, dog.
That's
But
a
TT
lie.
Simply
has no
false.
ego at
Pull
all.
up the
That's a
receipts. Pull up the receipts.
Well, I can't because Luguru deleted them. But
Oh,
Terribly
yeah.
Tactical went to Luguru's channel first and called him out.
He admitted it. That's the thing. When he was on the other night, I asked him about it. I said, "Hey, did you not go onto his videos and comment several times?" He goes, "Yeah, I did, but it's the internet. It's what people do. We leave comments." It's like, all right, well, and then he got shitty with me and said, "You shouldn't even be fucking talking." And then I hit the mute button and pissed him off.
Yeah, he said, fuck
Which
you
is
for having the
funny.
name Richard. I can't believe
Well,
that.
I mean, in all fairness,
Well, that was the thing. That was why we got rid of him, is because there was no productive conversation that could have possibly.
Yeah.
No.
He
Of
was
course.
just going
Yeah.
to continue to yell at everybody. It's like that would have been fun. I could have made a lot more money just letting him sit there and yell at him, and then the chat would have been yelling at him, and we would have been yelling at him. We could have gone for like 7 hours.
Yeah.
Of
It's
course.
just
Oh, yeah.
it's worthless. It's just get rid of it.
It's a
I
long
considered
story.
leaving him muted and not say anything and then just continue to talk because it would have just acted like he's talking over us.
Yeah,
And he
Tim
would have
says
had
don't
no
grab
idea.
moderator. Yeah, probably not a good move. Not a wise move.
Yeah, no, I was down to listen to whatever he had to say until
Oh
he
my
got shitty
God.
with me and said I shouldn't even
Dude,
be talking.
yeah. Well, this is another thing.
Jeez.
TT has said some choice words about Trench's fiance. This is TT was simping for my fiance for months to the point I had to block him from my channel's comment section for cringe harassment. No, I think he probably
Oof.
commented like 100 times on your channel.
He
Alright.
lightly started glazing over on Luguru's wife too. It didn't go too far, but you could tell he had one in the chamber. He was ready.
Yeah. Well, I
Well,
think that's
I
his
don't know if you
opening
guys-
statement. His opening
Sorry.
statement to Trench was something about his.
Yes,
his-
yeah.
That's
And-
insane.
Yep, the
Somebody
first thing you
Does
said was
he-
like,
Sorry.
yeah, your wife's over in the other room ready for me or something like that. It's
Or
like,
no, she has
whoa.
Polishing my Wilson combat or something like that. Something
That's
Yeah.
insane. Is he married? Does Terribly Tactical actually have a relationship with somebody else other than
Doubtful.
his
A
little
man?
squad?
Not that I've ever
Probably
heard
a
him
man.
bring up.
Honestly, probably a man.
So
Not
I
dog, this
I did-
isn't that Hinder song.
That took me a second to remind.
Probably.
You were talking shit. You were talking shit.
Deservedly so, dude. You're dog water, bro.
Everybody else.
Dog
Bro,
water.
I think you're
bro.
fucking dog water, whatever that means. It's definitely you, bro. I've seen your shooting. You
Would
fucking
be
suck at
dead- You
everything.
didn't get disqualified, dog. You'd be dead last at a USPSA match, my dude.
Dude,
I'm gonna defend Luguru. He would not be dead last at a USPSA match. I know
No.
he's up to those things, and he would not be dead last. Would not, unless he got DQ'd.
I feel like Terribly Tactical would argue over being TQ'd. No, my muzzle was this way. It was this way, guys. Like,
bro, I would not RO him.
You made me come here. You made me show up.
Yeah. Pull up, bro. Pull up. It's like,
pull
bro,
to
we're
the
already here in the
USB
same room together.
so I can get DQ'd.
Pull out, bro. Pull out, bro. Oh, wait, no.
Drop the Addy.
Whoa.
Drop the Addy.
Wait a minute.
dude, you haven't seen me compete in a USPA match, but I tell you what, we can do that
spell
too.
that, dude. You can't even
Doesn't
spell
matter.
it.
Doesn't matter.
Minor spelling error.
That is kind of funny though. USPSA, it's like you can't even spell that, man. It's
the United States Postal
This
Service.
is peak boomer versus zoomer. This is like when you give dad your headset and he plays a round of Fortnite and he has to shit talk all the 12-year-olds.
It is gonna Uno reverse here in just a second, which is funny.
Oh god!
Is this what you do? So you pick words apart. So this is what makes you a badass because you're picking my words apart.
I never said once I was a badass, but I
PSA,
am
right?
more
Right.
intellectually
So that makes you a badass. So Terribly Tactical's a badass because he sits behind his keyboard like a little bitch.
That was just a funny
like
joke.
a
Because
keyboard
every
warrior
time somebody says
talks shit
USPSA and I can't even
talks
spell
about
that.
people having fucking word, spelling a fucking gun match. So that's what makes you a badass, right? That's why you have 40,000 subscribers and you're badass.
I don't even have
That's what
40,000
you do.
subscribers, dog.
Because you sit behind your keyboard and talk shit all day, so that makes
You're
you
right. That's
awesome.
all I do.
Right?
That's all I do.
That is all you do because judging by your videos, you don't really do much else.
I have 3,000 plus videos, my dude.
That is wild that he has 3,000.
That is a lot.
Are any of them good? No.
I haven't watched all of them.
What's
but
the subscriber to video make ratio there? If he's got the 3,000 videos, that's like
only 10 per
10,
video.
10 per.
Which is really bad. Like
That's
really
not
bad.
that great.
No,
You
well,
can
it's
pump-
horrible. It's horrifying. Okay, how many videos do I have? Because mine's not good either. Because I've made so
More
many
than
bad
one.
deleted videos. I do. True. Let me see here. I probably have like 1,000, maybe. This takes way too long to find out. Can't you just tell me how many I have?
I told you more than one, man.
615.
That's technically correct. Oh, there you go.
So I
Okay.
have about 100 subscribers per video, about 120 subscribers per video versus 3.
See, that's pretty good.
Let's go.
Yeah, they suck.
You've seen them all? And
Fuck
you're,
no,
you're
dude.
I don't think
Yes.
I don't think a single human other than Terribly Tactical has seen them all. There's 3,000.
impressive.
He looks down and can't,
I wouldn't waste my time watching that garbage. Dude, I saw
how-
like the few latest ones you made, dude, and they were garbage. And dude, I lost interest after that.
Yeah.
Especially what was that one you were
Holy
doing when you had an AR and you were
Vince.
running from one target and then running to the other side and shooting a target, then running back and shooting a target, then running back and shooting a
running is
target. That was the dumbest shit I've ever fucking seen.
So let's pull up the video he just did. So what was that? Like it's the funniest thing to me, dude. Like I do feel bad even doing this because I think you might be heavily on the spectrum. You're definitely the least self-aware person I've.
This is like a pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
bro.
Big autism
It's
calling
spider-
boomer autism retarded.
It's that meme that you said last week, Spaz. It's like I think you're just a big autist. I might be a
Oh,
little. You're just
yeah.
a big
He
autist.
is a big autist. He takes everything in one ear and he's
See,
like,
Richard,
this
you
is
gotta have that
automatically something else.
Spider-Man meme ready to go where they're all just pointing at each other. Wait a second.
Terribly Tactical is a remarkably unimpressive person.
Yes.
To translate that to something that Terribly Tactical can understand, it means that I'm not like threatened or intimidated or impressed by you in any sense.
He's saying he's dog water.
Pull
Yeah.
up, bro.
I'll
Your
beat
dog
you
water,
up.
bro. Your dog water, bro. Pull up, bro.
Dog water. So for real. On God. No cap.
No cap.
Okay,
real,
log
for
off.
real.
Just log off.
Life.
Run
Yeah,
around.
Beat
running
on
around.
spies.
Oh, look, a little dosey do.
Shoot the
Chicken
target.
wing, boy. You got some fries to go with that chicken wing, boy. So
Run around.
Hey, I can hit the fucking target though. I guarantee you I can still hit the target better than you can on that
Show
fucking
the
video. Hey, pull up his stupid ass video. Pull up his stupid.
Now, I think Luguru is going to talk about this, but yeah, they used to be trained to like hold, because again, he was in the military in like 2002 to 2006. So we're talking like chicken wing, the whole 9 yards. Like that's
what I was in. Yeah,
that's what you did.
Yeah,
you know. Garantham's Conscience for 499 says you haven't lived till you've done 3 hours of tummy sticks with TT.
I don't want to know what that means.
I'm
an innocent little cherub, and I don't know what that
understand
means.
what tummy sticks is.
It's the beef sticks that you get from the gas station, and you just throw a bunch on your tummy and go, eh.
No,
what?
I'm just gonna ignore all of those words.
Don't let cook anymore.
Spaz,
I'm gonna blissful.
Can you show me that motion again?
No.
Random Conscience for 499 says you start nimming, TT gonna start rimming.
No.
Whoa.
Dude, that's nimming and rimming. Bannable offenses in the chat. Chuck becomes a new member. I don't know what
welcome,
that means.
Chuck.
Thank you. Yeah, welcome.
YouTube member. It's
actually,
like,
if you're a member on YouTube, you should come to the Discord and you get access to a VIP area. So just message one of the mods on Discord and you'll get access to the VIP area for being a member on
that's
YouTube.
where all the cool kids hang out.
When you guys get in, just shoot me a DM and send me a screenshot of you with the your
green tag on YouTube. Yep.
Richard immediately said, "No, you can't have it."
Richard's was like, no, way too many people in the VIP area. Subarctic Psycho also becomes a member. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Very kind of you.
Whoa.
Brother.
Whoa.
Stupid ass video of him running from target to target trying to shoot and see what his hits were.
Luguru, when was this video filmed?
With an unzeroed rifle? If you're talking
pull up his dumbass AR video.
When
he was going from like one target, run to the other side of the room, the other target, other side of the room. Pull up that dumb shit.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Luguru, when was that last video filmed where you were at the barrel?
I just watched it like the other day.
No, we're talking about your video, dog.
When was that? When was that filmed with the barrels?
That was like last year, dude.
Okay.
I'm Grandmaster UPS. This is pistol.
That's not terribly.
With an occluded dot. We're shooting.
That
are we
that's
allowed?
An odd person to have on Terribly's channel.
I was about to say content that's being recorded from a third perspective. Are we allowed to show that on the live stream?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
It's on YouTube, so it is.
Oh, if it's on, okay.
You can show anything as long as it's already on YouTube for the most part.
Got it.
Heck yeah.
Dots with duct tape over the front of it, dude. You've never even tried that dry, let alone live. First of all, so I don't want to hear about fucking.
Yeah,
what a weird argument.
Can help some people. Like I know Logan, you like occluded shooting, don't you?
Yes. It's a very helpful training aid.
Okay, can I ask what does that do? What does occluded shooting do?
Target focus. It helps force a target focus.
Okay, copy. I got you.
What I do
is if you stare at the dot, the target disappears. Like you actually can't.
Right.
So you.
I can see that being beneficial for some people. Yeah.
Yeah, for me training, I've got this like I'm in Arizona, vintage knows we have brick walls instead of fences, so I use the little like spots, little spots where the things intersect.
Sure.
Or like the lines in the masonry intersect, and I use that and I just start transferring around between them or transitioning around between them.
I got
and make sure that I'm always focused on that little point. It's a goofy training aid, but when your work is slow and you work from home.
Hey, don't argue with results,
In live fire, I don't think I've ever done it in live fire. You can, but I don't.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I've shot full matches shooting occluded.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, 9-hole Reviews just did a video on occluded, and they've got the aim point with the black covers.
Yeah,
the fully enclosed covers on, and they're still 25 yards, just quick pop,
easy, just
nail 2 shots on steel, easy peasy. So I've not personally tried it yet, but I don't feel like taping up my optics to train with it because I don't care enough.
We do need to have another hat stream. Actually, 3 of us already have hats.
Oh,
yeah. This is I'm gonna show from my former place of employment. This is AZ Guns. They're good people. If you're in the Arizona Valley, best customer service.
Heck yeah.
That's wrong. TJ Gun Sales. They're even better. Check them out.
Are they here in the Valley? Hold on. Are they in the Valley?
I just got a PCSL hat. That's all.
Because I was saying specifically in the Arizona Valley, like the Phoenix Valley.
I'm in Oregon, dude. You're steamy.
Yeah, and I have no idea. Okay, maybe they've got good service for Oregon, but these are Arizona boys. You can see because it's the Arizona flag and a
pull up. All right, pull up to our gun shop.
Pull up. Okay, Arizona Oregon beef started now.
Spaz, I'll pull up to your house and I'll give you a big smooch.
Drop the Addy.
Aw, brother.
We just made up in like 5 seconds.
Hop would be
instead of yelling at
jealous.
each other for an hour. That was really good.
Terribly. Stop simping for ehos in the chat.
Oh, hey, I know Forest
terribly.
Mommy. She and I are
Oh my
mutuals on
goodness.
Twitter. She's really cool.
Wait, sorry. This
Aw.
was 6 days ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks
Good
like.
fucking night, dude.
So it's a regular occurrence for him. This isn't nothing new.
Aw, terribly. Simping for ehos. Come on.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna defend Forest Mommy because she's not like a super eho. She ran for like Arvada City Council, and that's why she
really?
and I are mutual. Yeah, she was like a libertarian candidate because Colorado politics is fucked.
When I say eho, or it's just a general term for any woman on the internet at this point in time.
Yeah,
anyone who is getting simped after.
Yeah, she's also married.
Girl first.
You know what, guys? I am going to simp after my personal favorite eho because he just commented on one of my posts. So that's pretty cool.
Where?
Is going to be
Yeah.
Ben Stager commented on
Yo!
my post. Is this
Wait,
dude
what?
actually
Let's go.
Yo!
Heck
Nice.
yeah.
What's
Thank
up,
you
my
so
I
much.
need. How much are Stager classes? Because he's here. I need to take one.
He's $600, I think.
That's
For
actually
a
not
2-day?
bad.
For a
That's
2-day.
way better than I thought it
It's
would
not
be.
bad.
2 days, okay.
It's a 2-day class. So
I
and
honestly
you're gonna shoot
expected
like
thousands,
1,200
like
rounds.
1,000. So that's way better than I thought it would
Damn.
be.
Nice.
I'll save up.
And usually there's a couple other instructors there. So I think he was just with Velo or Velox. Is it Velox or Velo? Velox
believe
training
Velox.
group and Joel Park was with him too. So
Velox
usually you get a
training
couple
group?
really good instructors. Yeah.
Well,
And actually,
Pig Wrangler.
Kim as well. Yeah.
Pig Wrangler
take a class
says
at some
AZ
point.
versus Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to depend on your feelings on humidity. I'm a desert boy through and through, so I like the dry.
You mentioned Belric's training group. I took my mother to one of her beginner concealed carry classes, and she learned a lot. I that's just a completely, tie-in kind of thing, but nice class. We did it in a horse stable.
Solid. Okay.
It was outside of the Salem area. She has a training area, and what was it? The class was, I think, hour and a half long. A lot of new shooters, not a lot of new people not comfortable with concealed carry weapons. It was a nice course. Sorry, I'm glazing a little bit, but it was nice to see my ma, my mother.
My ma.
You can
I love
use
my
a
mom.
training course. I don't care, bro.
I love my mom.
It's something that's actually useful to people. What? No, yeah, you can glaze that.
Whoa.
My apologies.
All right.
Loving
back
your
to
mother is
internet.
based, unless she's
All right.
scum. But my mom's
Back
the
to
best
internet.
human being
No,
ever.
loving your mother is always based, even if she is scum, because somebody's got to be there, and she was there for you at least.
That's
Anyways,
I mean,
anyway.
who was this one? So anyways,
My mom's there. I'm not speaking
back-
from personal experience.
back
My
to-
mom's one of the best women ever. Anyway, sorry.
John.
Same.
John,
Yes, sir. Yes.
Which one?
take a look at someone just popped in.
I know. I sent her the link.
Okay.
We have, drum roll please, one of the best Instagram meme accounts, who was gone for a little while after, some things kicked off, but he is now back, and that is going to be Mr. Mod O. How's your night going, sir?
I was actually in bed, but I saw this and said, "Hell yeah, let's join this shit show."
Well, yeah, you sent me a
Nice.
message, and I was like, "All right, pull up." That's
Yeah,
what
I was like, sure.
Anytime somebody
I
sends
mean,
you a DM, pull up, bro.
yeah, I've only been out back for like 24 hours, and I was like, "Oh man, he probably thinks this is like some fake shit or whatever." But no, it's me,
Yeah.
back from retirement.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
gone too soon.
Back
but
from the
game media.
gulag.
All right, moving on. Back to internet drama.
Getting out and shooting and training. I compete in USPSA every single month.
Dude, look how you move, bro. Like, seriously, how are you
Look
gonna
how-
sit there and try to talk shit about me?
How I look is crazy. When I look way more professional and knows what he's doing.
You think that looks professional?
Now I am going to be on terribly tactical.
Oh,
because
freeze
he does-
frame.
Oh no.
Yeah, good freeze frame. But he does actually shoot and compete. I know he shoots at least once a month.
He does, yeah.
Matches, and I think he works at an indoor range, which might have
Yeah.
something to do with the lead coursing through his brain. But
I've mentioned that.
That would explain the aggro.
Pull up, bro.
Like, yeah, that does explain the aggro.
Drop the Addy.
He says pull up like we're a van with a wheelchair accessible to get him in there.
How many are we at now? Are we at 8 guests? We're at 8 guests.
8.
We can only do 10. I've never had 10 on at the same time. Who else do I get?
Oh my goodness.
Let's call up Hop.
Yeah, get Hop on here.
Dugan.
Hop and brass backs.
I want to speak to Dugan. That'd be fun.
Actually, yeah, we'll get Dugan on here.
I've got a crazy story from when I worked private security.
Pull up the video with him with his excellent reload on his AR, dude. Let's pull this up, dude. Listen, if you want to have a dick measuring contest, dude, my shit is definitely shorter than yours, dude. It looks like a scared turtle, bro. You must
Actually, I just kind of want to fuck.
That's a wild thing to say.
I just kind of want to fucking
a rare self burn.
Unprompted.
How odd.
Now again, you can. The level of shooting is different because Luguru looks like he hasn't been shooting for as long. He's doing the chicken wing. The reloads aren't as proficient, and Terribly Tactical looks like somebody who does actually shoot on a semi-regular basis, right?
But
to be fair, chicken wing. That's
come and do it.
They are.
Any
Shoot
fucking
target.
time. Chicken wing.
Run
exposing
around.
himself, exposing
Shoot the
himself
target.
past cover. Okay, run around, shooting target. Oh, look at this fucking little. That's a nice Azul position you're doing with your chicken wing.
Again, that was
Exposing
last
yourself
year.
in cover. Last year. Where's the new shit then, dude? Where's the new
I don't
shit?
record.
I've been.
I don't
producing
record
content
everything. See,
multiple
that's what
times.
you're done.
I mean, Luguru literally hasn't been uploading at all for like a year. So
yeah,
He's been off, and then he got called
I hope
to
he
arms.
has been training, and I hope his new stuff looks a lot better, and that's why I'm excited for it because that could be again a redemption story, an underdog story. It's what people want. Chuck, I did get my classification. It is B. B for best.
Yeah.
B for bussin'.
Yeah, bussin' B class.
The
That's nothing to understand. I've tried to tell y'all, I don't fucking record all my training specifically for certain reasons.
Yeah, because it would be even worse than this. This is the best you got, dog.
I mean, you can think that if you want to, but here's the thing: the proof's in the pudding, bro. The only way you're going to prove that you're any better than me is by coming face to face and fucking seeing who's better. That's the only way.
Yeah, you listen. If you're going to prove you're better, you got to come face to face.
Really?
Exactly.
That's the only way to prove it.
Okay, well.
Yeah, he said it. He made the rules.
You can say what you want.
I
don't give a fuck.
guarantee you that you do not want that, bro. I am.
Bro, I guarantee you, I do want that because you're such a fucking prick. You know, if you had a little bit of respect, I would show you some respect. But you've had no fucking respect. You're a little fucking prick, a little fucking dickhead, tactical little punk ass bitch, which is why I will never respect you.
I don't.
Comboed him.
Respect,
1 year
I
ago.
sleep like a baby at night, dude.
Bro, I ain't the only one that don't respect you, bro. You know.
So at this point in the stream, I was still just like, okay, can we resuscitate this thing? Is that at all possible?
No.
No.
It was dead on arrival.
Okay, so in this, gosh, they keep covering up Luguru. It's so annoying. But like, if there was one person in public that screamed autism, it would be the guy wearing the flappy. It's like the guy wearing a Pokemon hat, you know, with the Pikachu hat in public or something like that. It's like the weird dude you don't talk to. It's like, oh, he's over there.
What's that AZ flag on his back?
Is he not self-aware at all? I mean, if you look like that, you sound like that, you probably shouldn't be out talking shit. I mean, come on.
Pull up, bro.
I'm sure Terribly Tactical is a fine shooter. I doubt his splits are good enough where he can just be like, pull up, bro, to anybody.
Well, I that's the thing. If you watch him shoot, like he looks like somebody who shoots USPSA matches. Sure. Like doesn't nothing like insane, but looks like a competent shooter. So Jake Zorp 199 says everyone hates Randy, to be honest. Hi Spaz. P.S. Jesus is Lord. Yes, sir. Thank you very much for the 199.
Christ is King, Christ is Lord.
Zephon for $2 says low TT has great lol call story arc potential. True. Very true, especially if you go back through a lot of the older content. Brian Isaacs for $2 says Boogie 2988 versus Frank Hassel 2.0. Literally, somebody's going to get pull up and actually get shot, though, if that were to happen, versus just shooting into a school zone like Boogie. Tusk the Third says pull up and pump off, boys. That's right.
Whoa.
Oh, you can't see.
Man, if you want to prove you're better, you got to come face to face. That's all I'm saying.
Tactical likes to get drunk on stream, so I'm following in his respect.
Yes, exactly. In honor.
Dude,
of
thank you.
Tactical.
In honor. The moment Trip sent me the invite, I went to Taco Bell, grabbed a Baja Blast, and then filled that shit with gin.
Very interesting choice.
Glowstone Pride for $2 says, is Terribly Tactical now simping over Tactical girlfriend?
Oh god.
On a long enough timeline.
Boyfriend.
Yeah, on a long enough timeline. All things
It's a man.
possible.
I won't say the term I want to use for him, but no, he's a dude.
Tactical girlfriend's grandparents miss their grandson. That's all I'm saying.
Real.
They do.
Real. Fresh Peanut Shave for $10 says, Terribly Tactical breaks all the rules of blood sports. He has to keep it in the arena, and since he does not, he deserves all that he gets. Creepy AF specimen. Again, it's weird because he's like, yeah, you guys won't keep this energy when you meet me in person. It's like, bro, we're not meeting in person. Like that.
Yeah, we're coming in person.
Yeah. Either.
Stop it. No.
Sub
like
Arctic
where this
Sticker
is
for
going.
5 says, my record for beers drank while driving home from work is 9. What's yours? Do any of you guys do recreational drunk driving? No, I graduated to professional.
Yeah, I'm ranked, bro.
Ranked, bro. Yeah,
Competitive.
Ranked drunk driving.
It's
That's
ELO, bro.
insane.
Filthy casuals.
9 beers. Lil Gandhi for $1.99 says, TT called himself a Nazi. Bro is deaf on that meth. Well, listen, we can some of his tweets if you guys would like. I think those might
totally down.
Those might actually get the stream taken down though.
Oh
yeah.
Really.
Also, we're allowed to
Glock
drink
17
on
Enjoyer,
stream.
very based, becomes a channel member. Thank you very much, sir.
I don't own a single Glock, but like Glock's
Discontinued
fantastic.
G17.
Wait, sorry. Anyways, moving on. Garantham's Conscience for $4.99 says, Terribly Tactical, try Barely Grammatical. He's a neckbeard for life. Very good.
Ooh. Roasted.
Brutal.
Oh, John died.
No, I kicked him off after he said he didn't own any Glocks.
I want to get one of the new Koa
do it
Glocks.
again.
I want to get a Koa G19 and G17.
I just put out a video today on the $800 Trijicon RMR HD on the Gun.Deals channel, and then somebody commented, my favorite $800 pistol, or sorry, $800 optic is the one that comes with the gun. And that's
For real.
It's like the same price. Actually, so this is the SRA member who messaged me on Instagram, and he says, this is Hoonmeister. He says, for $2, bring an SRA member on the stream, and he's in the chat right now.
I'll pray for you, brother.
Keep that in mind. Thank you for the $2, sir, but probably not for this stream because it's already like internet blood sports. We're yelling at other people, and then it's going to be like 7-8v1. But possibly in the future. But thank you for the $2. Windows 98 new member. Thing. Yeah, that has to be its own thing. Its own thing. And we'll chat, and it'll be you and John, and I'll just sit in the background.
Also, to anyone of the new members, if you join our Discord, drop me a link. If you weren't paying attention earlier, drop me a DM, send me a screenshot of your with your green tag on the membership, and we'll let you into the VIP area. So. Thanks for becoming a member.
Let me, while we're talking about that, because we've said it like 4 times, I will have to just copy and paste that into the YouTube
if they
chat.
do come in, new member, I did update it, so new members will be in a 10-minute limbo, so they can't do anything after they sign up, because we got flooded with retards at one point in time.
You should honestly make it like an hour. Like they can't do it.
I will set that up later, but the auto default was that I could easily do was 10 minutes. So
okay.
I threw a question in chat. We're allowed to drink on stream, correct?
100%.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just that Terribly Tactical.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, not possible. Don't do it. Paste as plain text. What is going on here? I can't. Richard, could you send me the Discord invite link when you get a chance?
Mm-hmm.
Sophisticated Sonic for $5 says, Terribly Tactical looks like someone who is allergic to peanuts. I don't even know what that means, but thank you.
I think it means peanuts.
Call me. Well, I doubt he's allergic to them. Call me Dave for $1.99 says, just realized we're watching a live on a live. No, I edited down the live, so it's not the live anymore. It's the edit of the live on the live that we're watching, which will probably be edited later. Thank you for calling me Dave for $1.99, which is currently
all the recursion.
That's too many words, dude. Fuck.
There's a lot of words in there. Some of them make sense. Victor the Third for $1.99 says, let's get Hop to talk about fascism.
Hell
you
yeah.
know what? I have a clip.
Haven't you heard? I'm a fascist. Which means I believe that only the most fashionable should be in charge of us. You know, like the
Anyways.
Space.
Damn, I literally have that as a meme queued up to post later.
Beautiful.
I
love Hot. I have a feeling he doesn't actually know what fascism is because like nobody knows what it is anymore, and it's very bothersome.
You like use your college money to do other things other than college?
No.
Oh,
sounds reasonable.
I don't know. I didn't do good in high school. Obviously, I'm drinking on a live stream on a Friday night.
Real.
I mean, same.
Oh, that's funny. While not posting.
You know how many people have clowned on your shit? Just like you said, you get way more fucking negative comments than I do.
Yeah, because I have a million more people looking at me.
Or maybe because you're a fucking...
A million.
No, you don't. Terribly.
Little bit of exaggeration.
I have evidence. Sir. I can
1 million billion views.
It's 346. We currently have 380 in chat. So
why have thousands when you could have millions? I'm sorry, that was bad.
You're right. I am very funny. I'm comedically humorous, dude.
I mean, look now, bro. Look at.
All right, time for a poll in the chat. Is Terribly Tactical funny?
I think I know how this is gonna go.
I haven't laughed once at him yet, so
I have a premonition.
I think he's got some bangers in there.
Everyone in the comments,
let them see. Not really. No dog water. Some might say dog water. Is Trench out of here? Have a good night, Trench. Hope you enjoyed the stream.
Bye, Trench.
All right.
Farewell, Trench.
Later, Trench.
Mr. Grenade.
Some would say overwhelming.
The other Mr. Grenade.
We'll keep going. Oh my gosh, Glow So Bright says it's like how looking at the special ed kid is funny.
Man.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah. Have a good night, Trench. Hope you enjoyed.
Peace, Trench.
Hope your hangover wasn't too bad.
Mr. Grenade Jr.
This hat,
right?
Yeah. So, let's actually go back because let's watch Terribly shoot because he's not a bad shooter. I don't think.
Negative comments than I do.
Yeah, because I have a million more people looking at me.
Or maybe because you're a fucking clown.
You're right. I am very funny.
Well, I wonder if he's shooting single.
I mean, look at you now, bro. Look at this hat and this sunglasses that I was.
Either shoot single stack or production, but I think this is a classifier, so you have to hit the doubles in the back, which just looks about 20-25 yards or so, and then knock off forced reload and then knock off the steals in front. So it was relatively clean, not blazingly fast, but it looked clean.
Bullshit.
No, dude, this is a year ago. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, dude. It was a year ago, bro. What are you talking about, dude? How the fuck?
I'm talking about you right now, you dumb fuck. Look at you right now.
Because I'm confident in my.
Look at your rat tail braid, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely not single stack. At least that clip.
It is the autism hat. It's some iron sight like CZ something. I think.
Yeah. So
with
probably
what you
production.
got left, my dude, shave that shit off, pussy. Like you are so like I'm surprised you're not covered in tribal tats, dog. Like I really am very impressed that you're not.
The tribal tats would be a good aesthetic for Luguru.
Right when Trench leaves, tribal tats get brought up.
Yeah.
I'm 3% Native American. I'm offended and he should be taken down. Bomb his chest. I'm kidding.
Well, maybe we're talking about a different tribe, Spaz.
Because that is you've never once fucking done it.
You have no idea what my personality is.
Never once. You're a douche. You're a raging douche, dude. You got a pair of white
dog.
Luguru has been a douche, though.
No,
his content is like this is the thing. His content is silly. Calling him a douchebag would be like making a comment chain on all of his videos. Terribly Tactical. That might be a douchebag thing to do, right? But him just coming on and talking to you while being attacked the entire time. I mean, or responding to the attacks. That's not the douchebag thing to do.
I was surprised he stayed on as long as he did. I was like, he has every right to just call it quits because he's getting talked at. He's, there's no discussion going on. He was just getting yelled at.
Yeah, 100%.
So, Axe, your relationship was just you joined the live stream to defend of Luguru, or? Yeah, so it started, I was in the comments and I'm just like, he's not that bad. You guys are going pretty hard on him and it's not, I don't think that there's any real merit to it. And so, Scales gave me, he suggested me we ought to bring Axe in because I'm, white knighting for Luguru, which I don't think is quite accurate, but so they did bring me on and we talked for like an hour-ish, maybe more before Luguru came on because Luguru was in the chat hanging out and then he did eventually come on. Now, the conversation was, you could tell it was starting to get very intoxicated, as we were talking for the hour before Luguru came on.
and that's fine. Like I'm no stranger to getting shit faced, and I obviously TT isn't either. But so by the time that Luguru came on, I think that Terribly Tactical might have just like psyched himself into this like zone that he kind of gets in, where he goes back to 8th grade in the bathroom and starts having words.
Well, I don't know. I didn't know where that was going at the end.
Yeah, 8th grade bathroom. We're like, wait, hold on a second.
It seems like it's his MO though, because he did the exact same thing when he came on to our stream.
He did, yeah. And but I think that this is the most. I think this is the most attention that Terribly Tactical's had probably in quite a while. I didn't know his older videos had that many views.
Yeah, some of his older videos have more views than mine. I think.
Sure.
I think his biggest is bigger than my biggest. Sad to say, but
yeah,
well.
I doubt it.
Comparing sizes, aren't you? Video trip.
Actually, I did just put that in there. Yeah, it's in there now.
I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna come. I was
white sunglasses that you keep in the truck, dude. 100%. You have never once fucking done anything that I have done. You think
now you just show how stupid you are.
I did love that little section right there. We've all made little baubles while running a match or something like that. But complaining about somebody else's shooting while in the background you're tripping over a wall is poetic.
You have never once fucking done anything that I have done. You think
now you just show how stupid you are because you don't know. You think you know, but you don't know shit.
I can tell by the way that you portray.
You can't tell shit. If you could tell shit, you'd be right about anything you're saying, but you're not. So therefore, you don't know shit.
So where's the proof that I'm not though? Because I have proof that I am.
Yeah, you have proof that you're a fucking douchebag.
Good one. That's a good one, bro. See, we're not really being.
It's good because it's true.
Yeah.
We're not really being productive here, but I ain't no bitch. I'm gonna sit here and let this little talk to me.
Things started getting to threat.
Yeah, this is where it kind of devolves, and then Luguru starts pulling. Why are you always talking about a certain slur that we're not supposed to say on YouTube? But this is quite funny.
Being productive here, but I ain't no bitch. I'm gonna sit here and let this little talk to me.
Things started getting to threatening fights and shit, and he started covering his extra grind, started covering his ass.
These hands are rated E for everyone. These hands are rated E for everyone, bro. You can get them, bro. You want the smoke?
Bro, those little ass fists, bro, I will break right through them. You ain't fucking scared nobody. Dude, you're not gonna intimidate me. Let me tell you something. I've whooped motherfuckers bigger than you. I've whooped motherfuckers that look like you with your little bitch ass beard. Bro, y'all motherfuckers don't scare me. You're not fucking, you're not intimidating to me. Whatever the fuck your name is, TT.
Dagger, that's hilarious, dude. Never going to show TT my testing system to never.
So
I only have 3 tattoos.
Can I ask a question to Luguru?
Yeah, go ahead, dude. I was hoping you were still here. I thought you were.
I'm here.
Yeah, for sure.
I start lineman school tomorrow. I gotta be.
I hope it goes well for you, man. That's
I do too, man.
Oh, how is lineman school going, Axe?
It's fantastic. Week 1 down.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's cool.
I really like.
Good luck. Don't get fried.
Thank you.
Don't get fried, bro.
No,
I know some people that got fried, dude.
Yeah, that's kind of.
I tell you what, the one fucking thing in this world I'm scared of is fucking electricity. That shit's dangerous, man.
I look at.
He's got a point.
Foul mouth action. These hands are at E for everyone. It's the most pretty I've heard.
It's also just like a boring Reddit comeback that he didn't come up with himself.
Really
like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Luguru's comeback of your fists are glass. That was funny. I like that one. I'll break through them. Your fists are glass.
Tactical said how I'm doing shit you've never done, but that could be set reverse. Luguru's actually being able to look down and see his penis instead of seeing a lot of fat.
But I mean, to be fair, Luguru did actually serve too. Luguru did serve overseas. He was in the sandbox, as they say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it like a sniper, like it's gonna kill you before you know it's there. But that's beside the point.
It's the ones that don't kill you that hurt the worst, though.
Yeah. So I just want to get this like kind of cleared up a little bit. You were talking with I can't remember the other guy on Focus's stream. He was the 13 Fox. He was the Fister guy.
Hey, that's Bones.
Yeah, hi Bones.
Did Bones have to go?
I think Bones did.
think he left.
He went to go lift more weight.
Bones is actually working right now. He's at drill. So.
And you were an 88 Mike. You were 80. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And you were 88 Mike, correct?
Yep.
What time frame were you in Iraq?
So 02 to 06. So my first tour was the first day we crossed the berm.
Okay,
and that first tour, all I was doing was hauling fuel.
Yeah.
The second tour, And we went to Camp Cedar too. If anybody's ever been there, we're the ones that established that.
Is that
and then,
Southern? Is that by like not?
So it's like so if you go from the
this is a section where we have a really nice conversation between Luguru and Axe to Grind, which is kind of probably how the stream should have started, and then you let it get into the fist flying later on. But you know, I feel like that's how we
for everyone fists.
Yeah, I feel like that's how we did it on our stream when Luguru came on. We kind of just asked him about his background and his story and whatnot, and then we went into like more training and stuff like that.
From the Kuwait border up to Cedar 2. It's I think maybe I don't remember. It's been so long, 4 to 6 hours, so it's kind of in the middle. Yeah. And then maybe closer to 4 hours. It didn't seem like it was that far from Kuwait, but
So was it like by Nasiriyah?
No, we weren't close to that. Actually, north gun trucks, and I volunteered to be a gunner. So the only gun experience I had in the military, other than shooting an M16, was shooting the 240 Bravo, the Madus, and the Mark 19, and that's what the Crusader weapons. That's what I did. Yeah, you bet. And I didn't. You know, we had a couple little engagements that we had to spray and move. So I don't have any confirmed, nothing. You know, we just had to get out of there. And I heard you say something about KBR earlier. That's who we were escorting. Was KBR?
Sure, yeah, that's what I figured.
So what's KBR, Axe?
Kellogg, Brown, and Root. They were one of the major contractors that were in Iraq building infrastructure and making bases, and Dick Cheney's one of Dick Cheney's subsidiary companies.
Very nice. So did you guys have 88 mics on the gun trucks with you guys?
So what it was, an 88 mic is it's an MOS. It's a military occupational specialty. It's a job code, right? And 88 mics work largely in transport. They are transportation, be it fuel, be it supplies. Their job is to drive transport from one place to the next, or they do convoy security, which is something that when I was there, 88 mics were tasked out with that a lot. They wouldn't be driving a deuce and a half, but they would have Humvees with 240 Bravos, 50 cals, sometimes M249s, Mark 19s on top of said Humvees to accomplish said convoy escort. So breaking it down, it's like, Luguru Tactical was in gunfights in Iraq as a gunner in a Humvee. There's no question about that. That's what they would be doing in that time frame for sure.
Yeah.
And dude, that's like it. That's the extent of my military experience. 4 years worth. So I'm not no fucking special ops dude. I'm not no fucking.
Do you have any
nothing
proof of
like
this though? Because again, if you're claiming these things, bro.
So again, Terribly Tactical is going to accuse him of stolen valor.
Can I jump in on that real quick?
Yeah, go ahead and do that. It's a wild thing to accuse someone of. Like,
it is. It's
a serious allegation.
Yeah.
It is a wild thing to accuse somebody saying that they were an 88 mic of stolen valor. Like nobody does that.
I'm not in the military. Never been in the military. 88 mic is like one of the most boring positions like ever, right? So it's like a wild thing to claim.
Unless you get sent to Iraq and you're doing convoy security, it could turn not boring very quick. But it's a pogue position. It's person other than grunt. It's a non-combat arms thing. Nobody in their right mind would try to get a piece of ass by saying that they were an 88 mic. It's just not how that works.
I drove trucks.
It's a very weird flex to try to make, to say that you're high speed because you're an 88 mic. Like his story sounds very believable and not embellished at all.
Oh, there you are. That's Bones. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Bones back.
I'm back. Yes,
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I am.
Tusk Tusk probably has the best super chat of the night for 499. Says, if TT falls in a forest, no one is around to hear it. Can he get up?
My hip!
That's good.
My leg! Sorry.
TT was an 88M. He transported grease in his neck beard. Ah,
oof, brutal.
Oh, man.
It's a long road down those chins, bro. Call me Dave for 199. Says M&P or Glock? Why? Selling my P320.
Glock.
Both are good,
bro.
Whichever fits your hand better.
I own Glocks, okay, but I said this before. If I could have started differently, I think I would have gone M&P.
Terran Tactical TP9.
No, stop that.
Yes, dude. American
Honestly,
2000.
Either one is very good. But if you're going to have to start from scratch in terms of magazines, definitely factor that into the cost. Like if you're going to pick up 10 magazines, you're going to spend double on the M&P mags versus the Glock mags, versus MOS versus the Smith & Wesson mounting system. It's all different, right? So both are good though. Both are good. And price to performance is very close. So, no, can't go wrong either way, but selling the 320 is the correct choice.
Did the spirit of Matthew Rotisserie take over with the American 2000 recommendation?
It's so All-American 2000 overall.
It's peak.
Garantham's Conscience 499 says, "Look, TT got white targets. Self-loathing to a nut."
That's the best username I've seen in years. I just want to tell that man that.
It's so good, and
not that I could talk about that, but
right
he
now
he dumps comical amounts of money too.
It's ridiculous.
Is it actually Mike?
Rich.
There's no way in hell it's Mike. If it wasn't, it would be funnier though. That would be the funniest thing.
Tulip 382 for $5 says, "Is Axe to Grind trench grenade just using voice changer?"
I am hoarse. I have been yelling a lot in the last week.
I was gonna say it's just an anti-Lisp AI filter.
And I have a Copenhagen, so if it sounds like that, that's what it is.
Remember, kids, making threats online is like competing in the Special Olympics. Even if you win, you're still a weetard. Yeah, very true. Thank you, Todd the Dogs, for the $5.
Is he alluding to? Is he calling it making Tourette's online? Because that's also
that's awesome.
I don't know if YouTube would allow him to say threats. Maybe that's a bad word on YouTube Super Chats. Sometimes you have to spell things weird to get it wrong. But Tourette's is very funny.
Tourette's.
Stop Touretteing me, sir. Garantham's Conscience for 499 says, "Tactical Quasimodo needs a chiropractor." Oh, that's good.
It's so good.
Tactical.
Yeah, it's definitely not Mike because this guy's funny.
Garantham's Conscience.
What if it's Charlie?
What is this? I gotta find this guy. Yeah, I don't know who this is, but I gotta find them. I'm gonna find you in real
Charlie.
life. Pull up Garantham's Conscience. Pull up.
Pull up with the cash.
Oh,
My working
499
theory is
says the
this.
only berm TT has crossed is his sister.
Oh man.
No.
I have a
Charlie's a
theory
G on Twitter.
that-
He's been super
Charlie.
cool to
Charlie
me.
is good.
Charlie's
Maybe
awesome.
He's just been cool to me. Just
Now
I'll
we're
tag
gonna
him and he'll
bets on
reply.
who Garantham's Conscience actually is, because
Can we
it's gotta be
gamble?
somebody. Yeah, we could gamble.
Okay, I put 2 bones down.
Bones, do you
That's
accept?
me.
There's only one Bones, bro.
That's only one of me.
We're talking about the guy. Sorry, my bad.
Regardless of
Bro, I'm not going to fucking sit here and show you my DD214. I was with
I'm not
416 Trans Company out of Savannah, Georgia, Hunter Army Airfield. Look it up your fucking self.
That's all well and good.
I'm just.
Does that check out Axe and Bones?
That's the fucking Lutely. Yeah.
I don't know every single unit, but I mean that didn't sound embellished. That wasn't like special forces truck transport.
No.
Yeah, 69er. Like that sounded very reasonable.
I was in the Green Seals, sir.
He's like, I was 88 Mike in Iraq and did 2 deployments. That's so not anything out of the ordinary.
It's just
No one would try
The
and
most
stolen
G-Watt
valor
thing
back.
ever.
Nobody
The
would
fact
do
that he's
that.
like, I used an M16. Everything checks out.
Yeah. Yep.
Same.
I'm gonna vouch for Luguru's
Man, I just wanna
record
watch,
there. I can just tell. Like that's legit. That's super legit.
Tentatively
so whether it is or not,
legit.
again, though, if you're claiming these things on the internet, if I came out and said I'm such and such, I've done this, that, and the third, you should be able to provide proof of and/or.
Now, to be fair,
That's
trench.
it's personal info to do
Yeah,
that
it
though.
is.
Like that's very
You can't just
personal
put
info
your
to like
DD-214
put your
on the internet.
DD214 out there.
Yeah, well,
Don't
that's
do
the thing.
that.
It's like when Trench Grenade says he's a drill instructor. Like, I'm not going to be like, prove it, bro, prove it. I think those photos you got are
Pull up.
photoshops or pull up.
Yeah.
Pull up with the DD214
Come face
right
to
now.
face.
Pull up with the brown and round.
Pull up with your DD14.
Pull up with your
so I can look at it.
DD214. I've got blue label sales.
Bacon and
Yeah, I gotta say, it was cute to
sports,
watch TT try to like out insult a drill sergeant. That's adorable.
Jake. Oh yes, you're in the army.
Or do that initially off the rip so that people cannot question it. And then don't be mad when you don't do that shit when people do, is what I'm saying. So if you just come out of left field and you look the way you look and you talk the way you talk and you shoot the way you shoot.
Bro, talk about not being self-aware, sir.
Yeah, I was
Look
gonna
the way you
say.
look when you talk the way you talk, bro.
Don't walk the way you walk.
He walks like he has like 300 pounds on him, and he does.
Ooh.
Ouch. Shoot, and all this fucking bullshit bravado fucking fist in the fucking header of the fucking channel. You got this weird gay ass fucking artwork of your face, and then fucking all these cringe ass YouTube.
Bro, every other word, sir. Can you find another way to fill your
At this point in the stream, he's pretty hammered.
He has to
sign
swear
of low IQ, honestly.
I want to say Luguru is taking this. He is not interrupting. He is letting him vent.
No.
Honestly,
Tactical interrupts more than anybody I've ever chatted with or seen.
Yeah.
He's worse than Richard.
Wow.
Richard's the worst, dude.
Don't fucking come on here and be mad when people question your background or what the fuck.
That's still I understand, dude. I'm not mad. You're to me, you're a fucking clown. You're not making me mad. You're just an idiot.
This is the most exposure you've ever gotten, bro. Is because of
No, it's not. The most exposure he ever got, number one, was Vintage, because Vintage did a whole video on Luguru. Number two is me. Okay, just to say, number two is me. And then, like, somewhere off in the ether, somewhere.
This stream exists.
Yes.
Way down there.
Way down there.
Yeah, I don't know how many videos.
That's
I don't know how many views.
Well, yeah, you gotta throw in Vintage. Vintage did the bulk of the lifting. He is the biggest channel to talk about it. We are 15 minutes into 37. We don't have to make it through the full amount.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'll tell you what, Focus Strip Channel.
Hey, wait a second. Okay, we'll go back a second. Everybody on this stream right now, except for Richard, asked to be here. So you all mind your manners.
Forgotten, bros, because of Focus Strip and me, Doug. That's and
dude, at least, but I'll tell you what, Focus Strip Channel, at least I had a little respect. You're just a little fucking piece of shit.
He even told me that he went way too nice on you, bro. They were just.
I did not say that. I can pull up our DMs as to what we said, Mr. Terribly Tactical.
Oh,
that
no.
might be
What he claimed that you said?
Making stuff.
He said that I went too nice on him. When I think what I actually said was that I went like I was nice, like we were all being nice.
Yeah,
you guys were great
when you have a guest on.
Yeah, it's constructive criticism versus like verbally harassment.
Before Terribly Tactical called me a flaggot, what did he say? What did
Meg 15?
You make flags.
I like the Team
I do
4
make
star
flags.
freaky alien genotype.
Oh, okay.
That's my favorite.
No, so here's what I said. This is exactly what I said in my DMs to Terribly Tactical. I said that was pretty wild to get him on the show. We were pretty nice overall. That's what I said. I did not say we should have gone harder. I did not say we were too nice. Nothing like that. Terribly Tactical said that we were too nice in the very next tweet. So maybe he's just thinking about what he said, which is maybe indicative of what he likes to hear.
He likes to hear a lot.
He's trying to get you on for the views, bro. You're a clown, dude. You're a dog and pony show, dog. You're fucking. The only people that did subscribe to you are subscribing to add to their cringe collection. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, dude.
No, but people actually do want to see Luguru improve.
Absolutely.
He can grow the channel and become a great
100%.
thing.
No cringe was intended in my subscription to him.
Mm-hmm. Before he took down his videos, you can see all of the supportive comments on his latest video with all of the upvotes on there. There were plenty of people. The majority of the people that subscribed to him newly wanted to see his new stuff, right? Wanted to see somebody go forward and improve. Everybody likes to see that. It's important to see. Yeah, dog dude, bro. Take a shot every time. Die in the first 30 seconds.
No, I don't want
every time.
Oh, you'll die.
One, I'm already out of booze, so no. Two, I don't want to die.
One.
2 bears.
Dog. You're cooked, and everybody that
Dude,
sees
here's what you think. Whatever you think I'm cooked, let me tell you something. I'm not cooked. I'm gonna be all right. Trust me.
Oh, you want to talk about cooking now, huh?
No, he's cooked.
I'm gonna be all right. The thing is,
what if Luguru's next video gets more views than Terribly Tactical? Who is?
That would be hilarious.
Gosh.
The odds are high.
At that point,
Dude.
Who is cooked at that point?
I think Terribly Tactical's cooked at this point. What was the recent view count and recent like count on Terribly Tactical's video? Because he fell off, right? He went from like 287,000 views. Yeah, look at that.
He regularly gets what, less than 500 views?
That's
a video?
sad.
I don't see a single. Okay, 3 weeks ago, our Glocks overpriced got 507. Sometimes it's in the single digits, or sorry, double digits, but almost always below 400.
And
most of them
uploading. He's uploading what, 3 times a week?
It looks like about 3 times a week. Yeah.
I mean, Glocks are low key overpriced, though.
Folks,
39
likes.
So,
Okay.
Hey, an
John.
extra.
Dude, someone's streaming. I think Focus Strip's streaming. Can we check that out?
John.
Ooh. Which one?
Can we compare his
That
view
guy's
count
awful.
to Focus Clip's view count?
Well, no, because
Uh-oh.
we'll destroy him. Don't worry about it.
Oh!
Like, what do you want to say? Like
Even
more
close.
views than his. You know, with
I
funny.
1,200 subscribers. Or wait,
Yeah.
no, I think we just crested 1,300.
Let me see.
Hell
What do we
yeah.
have? I can pull it up. Pull it up. $12.99. We need one more.
Well, we need
One
one more.
more
I
sub.
got you.
1,300. All right.
You weren't already subscribed?
You're on
Shame.
stream.
Fake
You're not
fan.
You just
sorry,
broke
guys,
my
I
heart,
forgot.
Spaz. You just broke my heart.
Richard,
I wouldn't
you
subscribe.
Oh, wait, no, I'm
Fake
subscribed.
ban.
I'm subscribed. We're fine.
Whoever's
Okay.
not
Well,
subscribed
that
is
means
getting banned.
we need one more.
If you're not in the chat right now subscribing, guys,
We need 10
if
more.
you ever didn't subscribe.
I think no one you know of is doing it. I think he just gave me a thumbs up.
Message. Okay. I put that in the chat there.
Sweet.
All right. Where am I? Here we are.
Yes, bro.
Thanks, guys.
Like you this is what you do, right? I mean, literally, man, you're not anybody important. The only reason I came
Sorry, just to pause again. If they could move the thing off the screen so that we
I
could
don't think they
see him
do.
talking.
It's
I know
horrible
it's so
placement.
annoying. It's terrible.
Right.
I
on
wonder
here,
if there
so
was
in
a
my face, I ain't no
strategy.
fucking bitch. I ain't gonna look like a
called
bitch.
me
But
out.
dude,
You called me out. The reason I'm here is defending myself.
dude, you look.
You didn't
First of
even
all,
get-
you
you
were
didn't
talking
even
shit
get
on my
like-
channel, bro. You just said it. You didn't even fucking know me,
Mr.
bro.
Ass.
You didn't even try to get to know me. You didn't try to do any fucking
I don't
any
want to
kind
know
of
you.
fucking.
My
And that's
circle
fine. That's
will
fine. That's
never
totally
incorporate
that's your right.
like you.
It's your right to not want to know me. That's cool. I don't fucking want to know you either, and that's
Then
fine.
why are you
But you
so-
know what?
why
Here's
am
the
I
thing,
living in
though.
your head
Here's the
rent-free?
thing, though. What I do,
Totally
what I
get you.
do is I at least give respect when it's given to me,
No, you
and that's one thing you don't do.
You came in here, motherfucker me, and called me a bitch, and this, that, and the third, saying you're
No, terribly.
No.
You
What?
started out the stream. The first thing you said to him was mean. Come on, he let you talk for a minute and a half before he said
also
anything.
tiresome.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna see the same story repeated over and over again. Like when he
Need
joined
another
ours, he
beer.
instantly called people weird autists or whatnot, and then people were just like, "All right, let the guy yell."
you're gonna beat my ass, dude. I would love to see it for one. For one, I would love.
I would love to see you beat my ass. What?
Beat his what?
What?
Is he hitting
gonna
on?
come.
Is he hitting on
I
Luguru
think
at this
Terrible
point?
Tactical might be coming out to Luguru.
It's gonna be
Coming.
Gay.
I mean, can you blame the guy? Luguru's not an ugly dude. I get it.
What are you gay?
Love to see that.
Oh, I would love to do it.
Anytime. Anytime you could try. But
Set it up, Mr. Big Channel Money Man. Fucking set it up, bro. Hey, I don't have 40,000.
Do Big Channel
I don't have 40,000, bro. I know YouTube pays you. They don't pay me shit.
You just
Set it
got
up, bro.
$200 from fucking joining the Focus live stream for fucking 20
It was
minutes.
152. Dickhead.
Yeah, regardless, dude. The fact
I
that
love
you
that.
get on a live
I love
stream
that.
because your fucking ass
I
is too
love
scared
that.
to show
Actually,
otherwise, and you needed to pay the.
Dude, you know, I hear you keep saying shit like getting gay, dude. Do you want to suck my dick? Is that why you say it? Are you trying to suck my dick? You can fucking be honest. Because that's all I hear is, oh, you're gay. Do you want to fucking suck my cock? Because it sounds
I
like.
didn't say you were gay. I called you a fit, which doesn't necessarily imply that you're gay.
Oh, really? What does it imply then?
Are a fit, dude.
I think it implies that you're the that wants to suck my dick. That's what I think.
I
So
think you're
can I
projecting
ask
really hard
another?
right
Can
now,
I ask
dude. I'm
another
way out of your
question?
league, bro.
Yeah, dude, just putting the Modern Warfare 2 background in just makes it feel right at home.
No, you're the
He's
one
a
who's
riot
gay.
shield.
I just want to be gay with you. Come on.
TT equals Tism Core. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, Luker's like, why are you always talking about being a flaggant, man? You always
TT definitely uses riot shield.
Yeah,
TT's
right.
a, TT's a
Riot
freaky
Shield
alien
and the
genotype.
Dual wield 1897s.
I
what up,
returned
Trench?
aching. I think Trench is drunk again.
Let's go, drunk
cheers,
Trench.
brother.
Let's go.
Cheers, brother. Oh, yeah.
Tulip for $2 says DD's nuts 214. That's right. Fresh Peter says, yeah, I served in the lunch line at the church potluck. Do you have gravy on your mashed potatoes? You
Yes,
know, I'm not a
please.
gravy guy. Are the rest of you guys gravy
Really?
guys?
No,
It depends.
100%.
Do you have scroll gravy or do you have genuine gravy?
Genuine gravy? I'm
So
just not much
scroll
of a
gravy
gravy.
is like that gray stuff, right? It's not chunky at all. It's just kind
No,
of
it's the white stuff.
Yeah, it's the not good. If you do good gravy, it's good. Trust me.
I have celiac disease and have to stay gluten free, so
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm
I
sorry.
lose my
I
gun.
can't have good gravies.
My
I just don't really
grandpa
care
has
about it.
that. Man, that makes me sad, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No,
I was
I'm-
diagnosed when I was 6, and I'm 30 now, so I kind of just don't care.
You lived with it. See, he
Yeah, I
got
just don't
diagnosed
care.
when he was like 75.
Yeah, that's
At-
brutal.
down
'cause
in
it's
the-
like,
That sucks.
Sometimes I
Alright.
don't like gluten. You know,
Tusk the Third comes in with another very, very important question. FMK, all right, terribly tactical, Grand Thumb, or Tactical Girlfriend. I don't know about the other two, but I am going to marry Grand Thumb because I'm just going to divorce him like everybody else has. You know?
Yeah, you get the business and the divorce.
Again, yeah.
Guys, if you ever had to talk to your divorce lawyer, go ahead.
Guys, if you've ever had to evade your bitch wife alimony payments, go ahead.
Show me your blank, darling. I really want to see it.
All right. Richard, what do you think in this FMK game?
You're a retarded faggot.
All right, Logan, you're next. What do you think of this one?
I don't want anything to do with Tactical Girlfriend, so I'd have to go with K with that one.
Yeah.
Why? She or he will do it themselves.
Got a point there.
I need another drink. I'll be back.
Well, at least Grantham isn't an utterly annoying asshole like TT is. So I guess marry him and FTT.
Rob.
It is terrible no matter how you do it, but
all right, Motto, I want to know what you think about this one.
Yeah, I'm not answering that fucking question.
Nope.
My lawyer has recommended that I don't answer that.
Yeah, under the advisement of my legal team, I've been advised not to answer that question. All right, thank you, Tusk. That was very good. Something Original X for $5 says bald spot cover, oversized shard. I think you mean oversized shard. You mean beard? What's a shard?
I think
oversized
that's when you
shard?
like try to fart.
Shirt?
And you grab your pants.
Yeah, I think maybe shirt. Bald spot cover, oversized shirt, overgrown beard, plus size hoodie to hide BMI. It's not 2012 anymore, and a fanboy could out-rep him.
Damn,
that's ruthless. That's actually pretty cruel.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough when you're getting owned by the femboys. Just ask Hop.
Hop like it
for $2 says this is the Hop and Matt Pranka argument at home video.
Plus 300 pounds.
Video of
True. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I'm nearly getting as drunk as they were in that van, but
yeah. All right.
Before some totally platonic cuddling between Hop and Brad.
You're definitely. Hey, if I was gay, you're definitely not my type. You ugly bitch. Yeah, go ahead and ask your question about this.
That's a wild statement, dude.
If I was gay, you wouldn't even be my type.
That was wild.
What a wild thing to
say.
All right, now Luguru, if you're in the chat, we gotta know what if you were gay, what would your type be?
Yeah, exactly. That's what would be your type.
You're way too eager for that, Spaz.
Sorry, dude. I'm just really happy.
I mean, the only good answer is Tactical Girlfriend.
Ugh.
Gross. I couldn't.
Oh, that is funny though. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Tactical Girlfriend will be hot.
Do you have do you have any plans or
to get better,
like a model for your channel going forward?
Yeah, actually. So I really wasn't. I was about to give up on the channel, to be perfectly honest.
Don't give up.
Terribly tactical.
I love you. I believe in you,
bro. There's about 2 minutes of useful conversation in this video, and it's all thanks to Axe. It's all thanks to Axe.
You're welcome.
It's like, that's the thing. It's like if you're gonna be on YouTube, if you plan to make more videos, like, do you want to show yourself improving? Like, what's the plan going forward? Right? Reasonable question. Unfortunately, there's like 40 slurs in between reasonable questions that we have to like fight through to get to the actual like conversation happening. Oh, something original says oversized shades. Autocorrect. Understood. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Hide behind the glasses. That's what you do if you look like a goober.
I hate to do a little side tangent, but who's Tactical Scales?
That's the guy that he streams with Tactical or Terribly Tactical. It's the guy.
That's his co-host.
Yeah.
On the
his boyfriend.
Oh, I wasn't gonna say it, but somebody did.
That's his boyfriend.
Yeah.
I don't think
I'm glad you're ready to hear that. But no, man, I was actually ready to give up on the channel, and then all this shit happened, and then all of a sudden it's like I've got these big channels like Focus Trip. It's like
did you
following me out and shit, and I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck? And but it also gave me like a message for people, like, because I didn't realize how really fucking bad it was on the internet and how really toxic it is.
I don't think you did.
Brother, I do love how this question, because of Hop, is now everywhere. Because this is from their chat.
That's
Ask
so
him how
funny.
I feel if he didn't have breakfast. This is everywhere. Anytime somebody goes off on anything, this question comes up. Did you have breakfast?
So that's
how,
from the
how
original.
would you feel if you didn't have breakfast this morning?
That's from the
I did have
Matt
breakfast this
Pop
morning.
stream. Yeah.
That's the guy standing up the crowd. I did have breakfast this morning.
What do you mean? I did have breakfast this morning.
Goodness
Bones
gracious.
is back.
Yeah, but
I didn't, man. I had no fucking idea, dude. And it's like, and bro, and as much shit as I'm talking right now to tactically, terribly tactical, whatever the fuck his name is, dude. I don't hate you. I'm actually all about love and light in my life, bro. I've been through dark shit in my life. I don't care to be that. Unless you fucking try to bring it out of me like you're doing.
All I'm about is peace, dude. I'm threatening war, but I'm just about peace, bro. You're a hypocrite. You're a
Well,
bullshit.
I mean, that
You're
goes
a
back to
fucking
the
liar. Because I'll pull up and actually give you that smoke, bro. Like,
I'll pull up and I'll give you that smoke.
I'm gonna pull up. You don't want that smoke, bro, but I will. I will pull up. And again, the whole thing is predicated off of Terribly Tactical going after him, not the other way around.
Oh, I get it.
Not a good look.
That
You're
goes
a
back to
fucking
the.
liar.
That goes back to the.
Because I'll pull up and actually give you that smoke, bro. Like,
Bro, bring it the fuck on, bro. You're from Chicago. Ain't nobody from Texas scared of nobody from fucking Chicago.
First of all, dude, Texas is purple,
Hell
you little
yeah.
bitch. And
First of all, Chicago's blue.
Yeah, it's like you're coming from Chicago. What are you talking about? It's like Texas is purple. You live in blue central, idiot.
Yeah,
like the worst.
He
place
can't
to be
even
for
own a
gun
gun
owner.
without an ID card.
Oh right, yeah.
It's
Triple
pretty
Trash is
horrendous.
going to
It's pretty
subscribe to
horrendous.
Luguru because of this.
Yeah.
Hell
True.
yeah.
We stand Luguru.
yeah,
He's our boy.
yeah. And I got
Y'all are a bunch of fucking
enemy
fats
lines, bro.
over there.
You got it easy, and you still do it wrong, dude. You still do it wrong, bro. So that's the problem, dude. Is like I don't have a problem.
The problem is, I think you just run your mouth, bro. I really do. And now, if I could answer the gentleman's question that's actually being cool about my channel, it's terribly.
Common Luguru W.
Every time he speaks,
Tactical, shut the fuck up. Quit running fucking
You
dick
as a
sucker.
grown man,
I
as
would
a
love to
warrior-
tell you
hold
about
on.
it.
You as a grown man, as a warrior in a garden, as you claim yourself to be, are so
I bet you've never read the book of Five Rings, Miyamoto Musashi. I bet you've never read that book. I'll tell you what. Read that book and get the spiritual understanding behind it, bro, before you step to me.
Dude, imagine getting intellectually mogged by Luguru.
It's bold as
Dude.
And then Terribly Tactical staring at him like, that's a book? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Terribly
What?
Tactical
There's
staring at him
word.
like,
Where's
what
the
is the
pictures
book?
at? You know.
Have you ever read that? Terribly's like, books? I haven't read a book since I think the fifth grade. 4 times.
He's wearing the shades that way the people don't see him going.
Are those pit vipers he's wearing?
I was probably.
They're either pit vipers or heat waves.
You guys remember popcorn reading during class when you'd pick on the kid that can't read? That's terribly tactical.
Today, Junior.
TT crash out because his narcissism went unfed for 0.3 seconds. F in chat for getting caught in 4K. Ooh.
Because you don't know what you're talking about again.
First of all, you don't know what you're talking about, dude. That's the issue, is that you're getting on here.
Anyway, dude, going forward with my channel, I'd like to do more of the stuff with the martial arts because I still love to do that. I'd like to do some more gun stuff. I do have plans to train. Terribly's a dumbass and he's going to be a dumbass, but I do have plans to train and get better because I actually agree with this stupid fuck. If something does happen, I want to be proficient. I get it. Hey, I'm not perfect, bro. I've got some mistakes that need to be made. Need to be made right. I've got some, the chicken wing thing. So yeah, that is how we shot in the, what I did. Because that's what they teach you, right? So that's what I had to go by.
So I mean, it's a pretty simple way. Take accountability. Yeah, my stuff's bad. I need to get better, and I want to get better going forward. Just really simple, generic. I love how Terribly starts to say something, and Luger's like, "Yeah." Anyways, going back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally, and the cool thing is that I like the fact that during when this was going on, Luguru's mic was pretty loud. So you could hear him when he was talking over Terribly Tactical.
I had to fix it in post because Terribly Tactical's voice is like really quiet. So I had to boost everything and then compress it to where everything is kind of the similar volume. But Terribly Tactical's voice is just terribly quiet on his stream. Maybe that's what he should call it instead of Terribly Tactical.
No, don't tell him.
Terrible audio or something like that.
So do you think that he purposely did that to be louder than him? Just saying.
Do I think that Luguru?
No, sorry. Do you think that Tactical did that purposefully to silence Luguru?
No. I think you have it backwards. Terribly Tactical's mic is quiet.
Oh.
Luguru's is much louder.
Yeah.
So that was not intentional. That was a happy accident.
Oh, well, I would rather listen
terribly
to
tactical. It's just a little accident.
Happy little accidents.
Yeah.
But I got now bringing my.
That's a interesting name there. Carl's Fembussy says at this point, I want to pull up on TT.
Like
That's a
Carl
man.
Casarda?
That's a whole ass man.
Yeah. That's a man.
Elbow in is something, and using a riser. That's something new that I'm doing is shooting like that, doing CQB. I've just started like CQB training stuff, so I'm learning the difference between like CQB and
Luguru. Don't get in the CQB pipeline. Ignore it. Just focus on the fundamentals. I'll help you out, bro.
Guys, we have to do a 10-5 with an EOTech, and we got to make sure to perfectly exit this corner. Okay.
Well, no, and we also need
to stay away from the hydro mount. Don't let it get you.
No, don't fall into the trap.
Luguru's day job is private security, yeah.
I don't know if it still is, but it was like a year ago. I'm not currently sure exactly what it is.
Yo, Luguru, if you in the chat still, let's set up a time to swap private security stories because I got a bunch of those because I did that here in the Valley. I've got some wild stories.
He needs to join the Discord.
Oh, that would be good.
Please. Trenches in there, it'd be great.
Yeah.
Who the hell is T97?
Well, Jake is obsessed. No. Jake is obsessed with T97.
What the fuck is
he asked, when is the
T97?
T97 Troon exposing stream? We did that the other day. I think Jake just wants to have a fight with it. That's what I think.
So Jake wants to fight everything. Jake was fighting with the MEE6 Discord bot the other day.
With the bot.
I mean, based, but like, is T97 a channel?
Yeah, you don't know what T97 thought?
No, I've never heard of that.
I've never heard of it. I don't know what it is.
Discord member.
I apologize in advance, but this is T97 thought. She is in the Discord.
You can please take it off. Take it off the stream.
No,
please.
I'm
This
done.
is so gay.
This is her.
I'm scared it's a woman.
Dude, women are scary. What do you mean?
She's the one.
Oh my god, I can't believe that.
She's the one who did the meme that was grab your balls, give them a little twist.
Yeah.
That's her.
Isn't this? That's fucking Nornico.
Yeah, that's her.
Oh.
Yeah, Norinco T97.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
Yeah,
gross.
Because the Kaneka still get Norinkos for whatever reason.
Yeah, I didn't realize that it was her until she was popped into the voice channel chat, and I was like, "Oh, it's you."
How do you ban someone from your channel because she subscribed to me? I don't want her to look at me. I'm scared.
Ooh,
she's gonna alert.
Dude, I'd be terrified.
Women watching me, please don't watch my channel. Okay, girls aren't real. Okay,
she's gonna do it even harder now.
That's true.
She's gonna watch even harder.
She's loving this attention, by the way.
Yeah, she's gonna watch.
Is she in the fucking chat?
Yeah, probably.
I think
probably.
So.
I gotta go, guys. It's been real.
Stop it.
She's
Stop
gonna
giving
get
her the
us.
attention she wants.
Have a good night, homie. We're almost done.
And like the
Stop
shit
giving
that
her the
I've done,
attention she
CQB is 100% different, bro. It's like
I've never seen you shoot a target past 5 yards, dog. What do you?
That is
What?
a good comeback. It's like I've never seen you shoot anything but CQB because in all of his training footage, he is like close, like 5 to 10 yards at most. At most.
I don't record everything, you stupid ass, bro.
Again, though, but if you're being Mr. fucking YouTube gun channel trainer,
Dude, I don't want to be Mr. YouTube gun channel, bro. I just want a channel that's cool.
Gun channel.
That fucking people. It's not just a gun channel, bro. My channel's not a gun tube channel, bro. It's got some gun stuff on there, but it also had martial arts on there, bro. I want to.
So Terribly is wrong. When Luguru had his channel, he had a lot of things that were not guns. He had like weightlifting training. He had some martial arts stuff on there. And then the stuff that we focused on in the stream was mostly the gun stuff and then the security footage stuff, right? Because he was like talking about his security loadout and like being a level 4 bodyguard. And the standards are like super low for that. And that's what we were making fun of. But there is other stuff on there.
We got to do a private security story swapping stream. That'd be so much fun.
Todd and Dogs for $2 says TT is a latent cigar lover who wants it. He's got I was gonna make another joke there, but that would violate TOS. So we will leave it there. Thank you very much, Todd and Dogs. Garantham's Conscience. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say, does Tactical own SIG products?
More than likely.
What do you think?
Yes, absolutely.
I believe he does. If I
Without
remember,
a doubt,
I think he's done stuff on SIG. I think he does. Yes.
Garantham's Conscious for 49 says, I'm going to pull up is not the flex you think it is when your sister/cousin has to drive you there. Aw.
That's wild and funny.
Dang it, Charlie.
That's sad. Yeah, thank you, Charlie. Subarctic Psycho, we're just going to start calling him Charlie from now on. Subartic Psycho for $2 says, TT threatened to eat him and means it. Yeah, he has several rotting corpses in his basement right now.
The last time I checked, Tactical got kicked out of every single all-you-can-eat buffet.
Yeah,
That
what
sounds
was
about
the,
right.
that was the title. It was like he looks like the guy who's been kicked out of every Golden Corral in.
Turns out the rolls aren't unlimited.
Yeah.
But mine are.
Sorry, Charlie for $4.99 says TT voice quiet from his shift at Oklahoma City Greybound bus station glory hole. $20 is $20.
What is his profile picture?
It's
Val Kilmer.
it's the late great Val Kilmer.
It's Val Kilmer, dude.
I thought that was Richard.
I'm on a phone. I can't.
I thought that was Richard. Val Kilmer
yeah.
is Richard. Holy fuck! I didn't put two and two together, guys. It's him.
He didn't die. He was just reborn.
I wasn't quite.
Welcome back, Val Kilmer.
Rib McRib for $10 says TT is an obvious psyop to make me hate guns. Dude, I have had so many people message me being like, terribly tactical, like just makes everyone look bad. And like, again, I think we might show some of the stuff that he gets up to at the end of the stream, but it's a little spicy. So, but we are past the 2-hour mark. So hopefully the YouTube bot isn't watching us. Garrett Belknap for $20. Does anyone know Garrett Belknap? That name sounds really familiar.
That's the name of my cousin, but like, I don't know.
Belknap.
Well, I think it's probably Belknap. But TT is an absolute tuna toot. He has no pedigree. Gay flag, gay flag. Yeah. Thank you very much for the $20, Garrett. Appreciate it.
I have seen the name before.
Yeah, it looks familiar, but it sounds like somebody that, like an actual person that does something real.
Do you want me to look up the channel real quick?
Somehow made it to this stream. Compulsive Gun Buyer, great channel. You should go follow them. Also, Meteorite Concepts for $5 says, joined late on my way back from the range. Based, what the crap is the context for this stream? That's a lot to explain. You would have to watch a 3-hour live stream on this channel. What's the next one? It would be another 2-hour stream on this channel because those were back to back.
Yeah.
My two Luguru streams. Then you would have to watch a Vintage Warfare video. Then you would have to watch a 4-hour stream on Terribly Tactical's channel. And then you would have to watch a 2-hour stream on Vintage Warfare's channel.
It's also tiresome.
Then that would bring you to here. Approximately 12 hours later, I will see you tomorrow morning, good sir.
You will have lost your sanity.
The director's cut of lore.
The short version is that Terribly Tactical and Luguru are duking it out as to who can be the most cringe, and Terribly is winning by a landslide. Like, it's not even close, bro.
Me when I'm in a being cringe competition and my opponent is Terribly Tactical.
Right? Oh, no.
Oh, bud.
Reach out to some people. I want to reach out to some people. I want to
be shown to the public is what I'm asking.
Because it's a revamp, bro. Don't you know what that means? You probably don't, but that's cool. It's a revamp.
Fucking handicap ramp is what the.
I want my fucking channel to be something positive, not negative like this douchebag's channel, but something that people
positive.
You know, I'll tell you one thing. You know, I hear everybody talk shit about Demo, right? But let me tell you what. You know what made Demo as famous as he was is because he actually cared about his viewers. He actually brought part of his life into it. It wasn't just a GunTube channel. It started like that, but then they started doing shit like remodeling fucking houses and mansions and shit.
Aren't you?
So I think, I think, like in the court of internet opinion, you would have been, you wouldn't have been able to do it right if you deleted your channel or left it up. Like you still would have gotten the same hate. Like
deservedly so, I would.
Hey, that's fine.
Works, though, you know what I mean?
You know what? The world's full of hate, bro. And that's what I'm trying to bring is not.
I genuinely believe that you were not expecting the sudden attention that was brought to you.
Dude, it was all because of Randy Reviews It, bro. He's the fucking one that started that shit.
Is that the fat Mexican guy?
Yeah, I'll come back to Randy.
Randy, is he still in the chat right now?
I think Randy was here a minute ago. Yeah, no, it is all Randy's fault, and for better or worse, because Randy has been going back and forth with Luguru for a long time, like on his original videos.
Randy's still here.
I feel like Randy could be like he brought up the good and bad
I
of
didn't
the
know he was
situation.
Mexican. It's funny that you thought he was Mexican. Is that the fat Mexican guy? It's like, no, it's not. It's fine.
All the time I get called Mexican just because I'm a little bit Croatian. That statement's very true. He's Slavic.
Yeah. But yeah,
is he seriously Slavic or is that a meme?
I don't know. I'm Slavic, so that's why I'm saying
didn't think he was Mexican though. Why did you think he doesn't look Mexican?
Well, it was the most I didn't know how else to
said
like
it, not me.
pinpoint him.
You just say the big fella. You know, the big one.
The big autist.
I was under a lot of
Yeah.
pressure. I had to get what I
There's-
could in before terribly.
There's
Tactical
always a
started
bigger
talking.
autist, as some would say.
Oh, I said that. That's funny.
No, he doesn't.
I would almost bet my money on it, dog. Any
You'd
day.
be losing your money then, but he sucks. But yeah, he just came out of the blue on because I think he was a Shadow Systems fanboy, and I don't like the Shadow Systems.
Shadow
At least the one I had was fucking shitty.
Hey, there's some common ground.
You know,
There's the one
found
thing.
common ground.
well, we have one thing. That's awesome. But yeah, and I think he got pissed off about that because I said the Glock's better, and then he came on, and he started talking shit, and then it just like I would talk shit back to him. He talked shit on every video I made, and then finally, I guess he reaches out to Focus Trip, and then all this shit starts. So this shit was just between me and Randy Reviews It. So he's like my fucking arch nemesis, and then everybody started hating on me. So yeah, naturally, it pissed me off a little bit.
Saying, though, dude, and I'm trying to be constructive right here, dude. Is
allegedly?
Yeah, I believe that one.
Allegedly, dude. The most constructive he did was like on his body getting fatter. You know? Holy fuck.
He is a construction zone.
Actively working on not getting, less weight on his body.
Legitimately.
I would like to see this take a construction.
Who
Yeah, I do too.
fucking
I
cares about what? This is my whole premise and principle, dude. Who fucking cares what somebody says about you, right, wrong, or otherwise, on the internet, dude?
You.
Who fucking cares?
Yep.
Yeah, you, bro. Bro, it's you. Look in the mirror, dude. It's you.
That guy. Right there.
Where that guy? I got the top there.
Yeah, there he is. Officer.
He's Cringe.
We found him.
Because if I have to go to his channel again, gosh dang it.
Please, no, not again. I'm not ready.
Tactical. Because I did actually miss a stream because
no,
it's the right one. Sorry. Because I mean somebody did make a 4-hour stream on this guy, so that's all I'm saying.
That stinks. Okay,
love the maximum goon profile picture.
Sorry, can you do lives for 1 second? I have a comment to make. The lives of his channel, really quick, for like 2 seconds.
Sure.
The only thing I can respect him for is goth chicks are pretty cute. Sorry,
well, I'm sure he's simping in their DMs as well. So you two can join up.
I'm a little better than that. I just keep it to myself instead of just right now what I just said.
Not anymore.
Yeah, it's terribly tactical, and Tim from Military Arms channel are both fighting over goth insta hose.
Don't forget Tim.
Don't remind me that I have that screenshot that I sent.
And Carl,
Carl following 5 different people.
Carl likes
like
dudes that are pretending to be chicks.
Good point.
Have you seen the way Carl talks about Tactical Girlfriend? Like it's.
Oh, sorry.
I don't want to see
Buddy's
that.
a little too excited.
Boyfriend.
Tactical boyfriend, yeah.
Tactical boyfriend.
Nice.
Tactical girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
I've never had this exposure. I've never experienced this. So when you go through
200 subs and like
when you go through a new experience, who knows how you're going to react to it? I reacted to it at first because I was pissed off, but then after that, it just kind of became funny. And then I made some money off of it, which was even more funny. And now I'm here talking to your dumb ass, and it's even more funny.
You're proving my point, dude, because you're only in this for selfish reasons to grow your channel through any.
Gosh dang it! Do I have to go back to your channel again, bud? This one.
Affiliate links.
If you want to talk about trying to monetize your channel and you're clowning somebody else for it, like
Did he like his own comments?
Yes, he liked.
He liked and already his own comments. What in the heck?
This is the. I was gonna say a thing, but I'm not gonna say.
That's actually good branding. Chuck K says TT does live up to his name at least.
Terrible, yeah.
Yeah.
Any means necessary. You're a fucking leech. But when you get on here,
I'm a leech. You're the one coattailing off Focus Trips trying to trash me. You're the fucking leech, dude. You're a fucking parasite, bro. You fucking have enough creativity to fuck.
No, terribly. You called him out. You went.
See, I didn't understand that. I thought that Luguru did call him out first, but you're saying that Terribly Verified called Luguru out first in the comments of his video.
Yes, that is the
I
only
didn't know
reason.
that.
That is the only reason that Luguru knows who Terribly Tactical was. Is
Okay,
because
I was
Terribly
giving
Tactical
Terribly the benefit of the
to
doubt
his
about
channel. Yeah, it went to his channel and commented a bunch of stuff about, like, you know, making him stop existing and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you catch a call out when you do it. And the same thing with Vintage. Terribly Tactical pulled the exact same move. Terribly Tactical from a year ago was commenting crap on all Vintage's stuff, just like rows of stuff commenting on Vintage's stuff, which is how he noticed him. Then Vintage makes fun of him, and now Terribly's like, "Why are you attacking me, bro? Why are you attacking me, bro? Why are you attacking me, bro? Pull up, pull up." It's like, no, you
I didn't realize that.
started it.
Yeah, he's
That's
done
some real
that
Black
in
Lives
every-
Matter shit.
He's done it in everybody's comment section, and when I asked him specifically about doing it with Luguru, as to why the only reason why he mentioned his name was because Terribly Tactical was in the comment section, leaving him comments, and when I brought that up, he told me to basically shut up. Why am I even talking? And that's when I was like, all right,
Well,
you're not
Richard's
being
like,
disingenuous.
you know, that's funny, right, bro? Like,
So I was giving him like the benefit of the doubt, thinking he was overreacting to something.
No.
But
He
no,
was
I
just-
had it all wrong.
But
No.
Pull up.
Okay.
Altitude
Pull
warning.
up. Pull up.
I'll drop the
You
ad.
can do this on your own. You had to coattail out focus trip, bro. Don't fucking call me a leech. As a matter of fact, everybody on the fucking internet's a leech that is doing YouTube channel. I don't give a fuck what you say. But I would like to have my channel something different.
Very true. Trench was very nice. And Terribly Tactical has an entire stream copying this channel, literally reacting to my stream. So I'm reacting to his stream. I think it's fair game. Going over Trench Grenade, just hating on him and saying all sorts of terrible things about his fiance. Like anything you could imagine that could be said about somebody's girl, Terribly Tactical said it. And Trench was very nice. Very,
How
very
uncouth.
You don't wish that on somebody, you know?
Also, Terribly Tactical, uncouth means like impolite, rude, gross.
Justification, I think.
Explain it to him, please, John. Could you give him the definition of uncouth?
Yeah, it's just like not socially acceptable. That's what uncouth means.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
the
and for
amount
like
of time,
months.
sorry.
And as Trench Grenade said, like for months he would go after his girl for some reason, which I mean,
That's
like,
wild. I didn't know about that.
He's desensitized to women.
Yeah, well, he's also going after them in other DMs, as you see, or openly on open posts.
Like listening
Not
to him
gonna-
for quite a while, I get the impression just of the things that he slips into some of his streams and the way that he like kind of does like a self-deprecating remark here and there. I do get the impression that he is a gooner.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Terribly down bad.
Terribly,
Can we make that a
Down
standout?
terribly bad.
Terribly down bad. Terribly bad.
Down bad tactical.
Do not come.
Down
But
Down
actually
bad
halfway-
tactical is a good one too.
Down bad
That's
tactical.
actually a halfway decent channel name, though.
Yeah.
Terribly bad.
Hey,
Can't
let me
give him
write that
that
down
one.
real quick. Yeah.
We're rebranding. Terribly bad.
Terribly bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This rather than what I actually get out, bro.
No, and I don't
anything
fucking care.
Supporting YouTube, which is completely and
Damn.
totally wholeheartedly against my belief, dude. So the problem is that you called me out, dude, because you were.
Problem is, you started
about
talking
a
shit
couple of
first, bro.
YouTube- Who cares?
You
It's what I'm getting-
Who
It
cares?
was like
And then
bullshit.
Luguru says, no, you started first, and then Terribly's first thing of defense is, who cares? Who cares what I just said? I don't even know what I just said. I'm just talking at this point.
There is
Yeah,
no
that's
beef
why-
and all the beef all at the same time.
Yeah.
That's like if a
precisely-
juggalo was a person, you know what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
precisely why I ended up muting him.
beef.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
the
sure.
worst
There's
Schrodinger's-
Good. Or it's the Bugs Life meme where they're playing chess, right? And they're making moves against each other, but it's really just one guy playing both sides. He's just
Oh yeah.
running.
Also, terribly tactical. Schrodinger's beef is a reference to Schrodinger's cat, which is a physics thought experiment.
Thank you, John.
He
Glow
needed that
somebody brought it
explanation
up.
because he's never
DS,
led
which I
anything.
believe is down bad syndrome. If I
Down
had to guess.
bad syndrome.
DBS bad, homie.
The one that chimed in. You fucking chimed in, and now we're here.
I chime in like,
Okay,
have you people ever heard of? Close to
If
the
I-
goddamn door.
If we can circle back to my question.
Wait,
Ripping into
Yeah.
that song is insane. Oh my goodness.
Wild odds.
He knew the
Oh.
lyrics.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, that dude writes tragedies.
Tactical. Schrodinger's
Thanks for getting that reference. I was worried you guys wouldn't get it.
He listened to the fucking song. I'm a freak. I'm a weirdo. Nobody wants me here.
Terribly angst.
You know? Fuck.
Very, very strange.
No, hold up.
No.
I have one question, right? There is way more than 5 people that chimed in the comments and talk shit in the comments, whether that be on Focus Trip's video or on your channel. But
yeah, but he's the only one that's making a live stream. Him and fucking Vintage Warfare. They
so he's the only one with an audience.
Right. Which is what you're benefiting.
Monopoly
is the one that you called out.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
No. See, this is wrong. Tactical Scales is being an idiot here because he called out Bones, who does not have a channel.
Mm-hmm.
Logan Sucks is Shooting, who has a channel, but it's competition footage only. Richard, who runs my channel, but that's not really his. And then there was 2 other people on that stream, wasn't there? But half those people, probably
Bread Doge,
and Bread Doge were on there. That's right. They don't have channels. They had nothing, and he still called them out by name because they went after him, which is what Terribly Tactical did as well. So guess what? You also catch a call out because you went after him.
There's I hope I get called out. I'm so hoping for that.
Right. There's no personal gain from like 2 people who don't have channels to be on the list. Like, okay, cool. I get to make fun of a fat retard on stream. That's great.
Right.
Sorry.
Cinema.
If you fucking hate me, I will gladly take some of your subscribers too.
I don't even hate you, dude. I just think you're a goofy, dude.
And I think you're a fucking douchebag, dude. And I guess the only way to settle it is to fucking go toe to toe, bro.
I think you're both right.
Hey, bro, here's the thing, dude. I will beat you.
Oh, Tactical Scales is correct. I think you're both right. You're both goofy and weird. Like just
yeah. Truer words never been spoken.
And goofy.
Yeah, but one's actually put some stats in charisma.
True.
And intellect too.
Yeah. Tusk the Third for $1.99 says TT says I'm your Huckleberry pancakes. Rip Val.
Oh, I was just fooling around.
I wasn't. I haven't seen. I need to see that movie.
I haven't seen it either.
Subarctic Psycho says
Tombstone. I know. I'm not a big. I was never into westerns as a kid, but I'm gonna go see it because it looks so good.
Oh. Wait, how's Axran? Why are you in here twice? What'd you do?
Uh-oh.
They're duplicating.
He's multiplying.
No.
Get out.
My browser just
oh no, cellular mitosis.
Wait here.
Twice.
Everybody, axe to grind. Just keep talking for a second.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, man. My browser reset for some reason. I'm in a trailer park.
No problem. You're good, homie.
Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
This is the one that's real, so I took out the other one. I had to identify the real axe to grind. Rib McRib for $20. Thank you very much. That's incredibly generous. It says the context is Luguru is cringe in an endearing way. TT is cringe in a he lowers the property value wherever he moves.
Oh my goodness.
They're psyops to either make us hate guns or by Trench to make us like him or by comparison. Terribly tactical. Trench in a beard. Oh, that's why he wears the hat. That's why it's actually just Trench with a full beard and the shades on.
Right.
So
he has a fucking fake beard.
That's why he was off. That's why he was off cam last time they were on stream together too. This checks out.
Exactly.
One thing.
Never seen Terribly and Trench Grenade in the same channel.
Damn.
One thing I think we do need to know is the property value where he's at is already pretty low. It is Chicago after all, so
doesn't he live in Ohio now or Idaho now?
I was gonna say
I hope he ain't.
Along with TT having lower property value because he's in Chicago, I was gonna say he lowers the property value because of the sheer weight. It brings down the earth and levels the city.
Physics.
So are you telling me if you went to Denver, it would no longer be the Mile High City?
Be gone. Immediately wiped off the map.
All right. Garrett Belknap for another $20, dropping serious cash. Thank you very much.
Belknap.
Belknap. It's Belknap.
Belknap.
Terribly Tactical has men for Kamala energy.
Do not come.
Gay emoji, black fist emoji. Maybe he's used to the black fist, as they say.
I mean, Vintage is giving it to him.
Dom Toretto Chicago, something like that.
As we all know, vintage is a black word.
It's Dom Tourette's, not Dom Toretto.
Terribly tactical. Tourette's is a mental illness where you just like randomly spurg out and say swear words. And it's super compulsive. Just so that you're aware.
Thank you,
Bear with you after, dude. Straight up.
You won't beat my ass. You'll be in the hospital, and I'll probably be in prison, dog. So that's the difference, dude. So regardless, you keep threatening violence and then claiming you're all about peace. You keep saying you're fucking this, that, and the third. I've been there and done that. I'm top flight security of the world. I'm doing training classes, but then you look like dog water on your fucking drill videos.
What is that dog water? Is that a Chicago thing? What does that mean? Dog water.
That is a Chicago thing you newfangled kids are talking about.
I want to create
somebody in the hospital before. I don't know.
I want to create a new security spoof company called Dog Water.
Red water, dog water. That's fucking great.
But you have to like secure actual high-speed military contracts with it.
Prison thing, like why would you do that?
I think he wants.
He wants that black fist,
It's
baby.
edgy. It's
I
edgy.
guess it's like, bro, you're gonna be in the hospital after you pull up. Like,
The
pull
sex
up,
is
bro.
great.
Pull up, pull in, pull out.
Oh shit! I have an idea.
I have an idea of why he wants to go to prison.
Gay.
Idaho's right hand.
Oh, hey, it's Cody. What's up, man?
Oh, Cody's in chat.
Cody always watches. Idaho has no
Oh,
vacancy law. Don't come here. Correct. Idaho is
Correct.
full.
No vacancy. We are
Very
full
full.
at max
Very
capacity. Stay away.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm never gonna move there ever. Totally.
I love you, Cody.
You know, I did cut out a section of Terribly Tactical calling Nut and Fancy goofy for like 5 minutes because I didn't think it was relevant. But yeah, I did cut that out.
Yeah.
The all
You mad you can't afford one? The fuck,
national
you're garbage,
treasure.
bro. You're fucking dog water, dude. Like you drink dog water, bro. That's how low of a grade you are, dog. So that's the thing.
Dog water, bro. Dog water.
Yeah, that's gonna be a meme. I'll edit that onto the Blackwater logo later.
Dog
Nice.
Send it to me.
Shadow Force says GT is increasing Idaho's population as we
Whoa, careful, he's litigious.
Yeah, he's not. Well, depending on who you might ask. Yeah. Maybe he's called several people on this chat. You never know. You never know.
You don't get it.
Don't sue me, I'm
You
broke.
have no idea. You're not self-aware. You're out here acting like somebody who's not that somebody, and then gets ass hurt and got all of us living in your head rent-free because we called you out justifiably so for being a fucking goof troop, dog. And so instead of fucking improving, getting better, and proving us wrong, you want to get on here and talk about how we're.
I mean, to be fair, you wanted to have him on. You wanted to talk to Luguru about this. And also, like he said multiple times, he's going to improve the channel. It's been like 2 weeks. You know, I didn't expect him to go from D to GM in 2 weeks.
I brought that up too.
Yeah, I think it's in here.
Okay.
Yeah. Hook says litigious or contagious?
Both.
Both.
Yes.
Cyberbullying you, you're gonna sue us.
Here's what you don't get.
Character, and then start a foundation.
Here's what you don't get. I honestly don't care what you think about me, and I'm getting better because I want to get better, and that has shit to do with you.
Better though, dude.
So just to like for a frame of reference here, all of this kind of cooked off like a week ago, maybe.
Yeah, it was like last week.
That's not a whole lot of time for someone to like dedicate to.
But he says his last videos were from a year ago, dude. So where's all the interim, dog? Like.
Well, listen, if he doesn't have the stuff recorded, it's not recorded, you know.
Right.
Over the last year.
He's not hiding it.
Yeah. Well, it's like also he uploaded silly videos to YouTube that we critiqued. He's not a YouTuber.
Right.
Right. This is like a side. This is like a grandma posting to their Facebook photos, right?
Yeah.
And if I was like, hey, grandma, these photos suck, dog. This is terrible. Look at the lighting. Garbage, bro. You know,
Meanwhile, you're dog water.
Now, the reason why you can critique firearms content and trainings content, even if it's just silly old people stuff or just goofy stuff, is because it's a more serious topic, right? Which is why we wouldn't critique the grandma for taking bad photos. She can take as many bad photos as you want, grandma.
I love my grandma.
I love you, grandma.
Same. I don't know how much longer she's going to be around, but I love her.
Again, if you want to
see, this is how fucking stupid you are. I told you I was done with this channel until all this shit, but you fucking can't hear that because you're an idiot,
bro. You should be, because you're not contributing anything to the community.
TT just like drops the point. He's like, "Oh yeah, I guess you're right." Anyways, you should drop it. Even though, like, seconds ago, I wanted you to like show me all the improvement over the last year.
Other than showing somebody as.
Hey, what are you contributing? You're contributing fucking hating slander, dude. You're not fucking contributing
not
shit.
Slander. It's accurate.
What the fuck are you? What the fuck are you doing? What? Tell me what good you're doing to the gun community. This live stream right here does what to the gun community? What are you?
First off, Terribly Tactical is single-handedly peddling the most, or I should say the least Chinese garbage he possibly can in his comment section. He's also very important. He is keeping the 2A ethos alive. Okay. Without Terribly Tactical support, many of them would be working a normal job.
Do you think Terribly Tactical has a lot of OnlyFans subscriptions?
Wouldn't surprise me.
I would hope not, but you know,
It doesn't look like he can afford that.
Damn.
I'm just being honest. I have no clue who these people are, but just by looking at it.
Yeah, Luguru is less gay than TT, and it isn't close. Correct. Where did you get rid of the one that I just put up there? Where did it go? I lost it now. Oh yeah, and Trench says, yeah, TT is aggressive for brother. Stop.
I'm sorry.
that one, this one.
We're playing footsie in the comment section. TT is aggressive for legitimately like none. Nothing anyone has said is like worthy of this level of aggression, but it never stops.
Terminally online.
Yeah. The rage.
They get aggressive on their period. Oh.
No.
Oh, Satoshi. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
I read that fucking
bro.
Is that not the best comments you've ever gotten on a stream, dude?
Right.
This is
Victor the Third from 489 says TT only goes after people with significant others since he cannot find one in his life.
Ooh.
Oh.
Womp womp.
I don't feel bad.
Something right after this stream, we all just feel bad for Terribly instead. Like he's the new Logan.
Absolutely not. I'm sorry.
Something original says, I'm funny because I'm a straight guy who acts like a silly Billy. He's cringe because he's a silly Billy who acts straight.
What does that mean?
Got him.
I think he's saying that TT is secretly a femboy, but he's openly a femboy. So which one's worse, like pretending or accepting?
I mean, he is wearing a mask.
That's what the mask is for.
I don't know.
Oh God! Do not
Tactical
even start.
boyfriend.
You contributing? Tell me what you're contributing. Other than just talking shit about some dude with fucking 200 subscribers.
Other people.
Luguru did say that he did delete his content and he was going for a revamp. And I want to know what that revamp's going to look like because I'm here for it. I'm going to tune in.
Oh, that's also rough. TT has to use a firm for his delivery. TT looks like a guy who has 10 grand in DoorDash debt.
Do you think he has credit card debt? Because I imagine it's.
I don't know. I hope not. I
got to put that Taco Bell order on payments.
Yeah, that's so rough.
Oh.
I want to see.
Well, I appreciate that. What I would like to do, and you know, I've heard everybody talk shit about Tulam, but he's a guy that I really look up to. I wish I was him. I wish I could be like him. But the one thing about him.
Tulam's a goober, but I get it. If you're not like aware of all the background stuff, he probably looks really cool on the outside. Like I know when I first that I saw his stuff, I was like, "Oh, this must be super awesome."
Right.
And then a little bit later, maybe not.
Not so much.
Is he also follows those teachings of Miyamoto Musashi, a Ronin, as everybody knows. Well, before even Tulam was out, I had that book. It was one of the first books I read. It's an old book. It's one of the first books I read when I got out of the Army because when I first got out, I didn't know who the fuck I was or what I was going to do. I was like, dude, what the fuck? So automatically you go back to, well, all right, let's get in that warrior mentality. Then you realize, dude, you're not in the war no more. You're not in the Army no more. So then you have to figure out,
it's hard to
fuck, who am I?
Yeah.
So I start reading these books on philosophy. I read The Art of War, and I carry both of these books with me everywhere. The Book of Five Rings and The Art of War by Sun Tzu.
It's not within arm's reach, dude. Bullshit.
Dude, it's in my fucking truck, dude. Shut the fuck up with that, dude.
No, listen. Again,
bro, what a flex! I carry The Art of War in like miniature form in my khaki pants.
In my 511,
hell yeah,
I have a miniature copy. Jeez.
We all do.
Bible. I don't know what he expects.
As I say, it's
like greatness, like absolute perfection. You know.
Yeah, Luguru's still here, still hanging out.
Oh, Luguru's in chat.
Let's go. Luguru's our boy.
Dude,
I don't know who he is, but I love him and
He's
support
really
him now.
good guy in person. I'm sure a lot of these people are great in person. Like Luguru seems like a type of guy that you could just hang out and talk with.
Right.
Definitely.
He's our boy.
Right. TT threatening me like in every sentence. Probably not the type of guy I want to hang out with. Probably
Yeah.
No, he's splitting hairs on you.
Like
Dude, he's just fucking being a douchebag. But
no.
So I read the book. I read the book. I keep the books with me, and I would like to have my channel. It goes through the elements, the 5 elements. So I would like to have something because the martial arts is that way too. Martial arts is all very elemental.
What art do you study?
Martial arts, bro.
So Kali is Crema or Arnis, depending on which side of the Philippines.
Where's your bamboo sticks, dog?
Like the Filipino ones,
Where's
right?
your bamboo sticks?
Bro. Dude, they're right in my truck, you stupid motherfucker.
Why is everything in your truck? And let me guess, your truck's at the shop too, motherfucker. Like,
no, my truck's outside, motherfucker, because it's sitting here at 11 o'clock at night. I'm in my house getting ready for bed, then this dumb shit comes on.
I told you I was going to be on, motherfucker. I told you to be here, and then you were too pussy.
And what, I'm supposed to just go get all my gear and lay it out for you? I'll tell you what, I will lay it all out for you in my next video. That way you can see. And you can see all the broken ones too.
There you go. Now we're helping you with
Yeah,
content.
because they're from Bud K, bro. But so anyway, getting
Dude,
back,
I really don't think you have a point, bro. You're not proving anything right now. You're just making yourself look stupid.
You're proving it for me is the problem. And the
Holy
fact that you're so not.
Dude, I really just think you're.
Sorry, Bones, were you saying something?
Oh no, I was just like agreeing with. Imagine getting ratioed by Luguru. Like,
yeah,
it's just
it's a
he's
little
just taking
rough.
W after W.
Terribly Tactical is going to go on and be like, "You're not self-aware, bro. You're not self-aware, bro." And it's like, I don't know about that one.
Look at yourself.
You're proving it for me is the problem, and the fact that you're so not
Office computer, buddy. You're a terribly tactical simp. Imagine complaining to us when we're just reviewing like his own live stream, buddy. Bro,
I'm just trying to have a good time.
I'm like 2 beers
It's
deep.
the internet. Why do you care? It's just the internet.
Yeah, it's just the internet.
Yeah, why do you care? Just the internet. Pull up.
Pull up.
Splits.
He's
Face
just
to face.
pissed off because I muted his buddy.
Oh,
that's
that was funny. I did laugh.
8v1, he says.
I thought it was hilarious.
8v1, bro. There's hundreds of people in the chat. You can talk to any one of them. I'm sure there will be like at least 2s and 3s of people that agree with you here. Just
This is some BLM behavior, office computer. Just saying. And I'm not talking about Bureau of Land Management.
Bro, again, you're talking to the guy who ragged on Trench's girl for like how many hours?
Months.
Brother.
Right.
Like,
I still don't understand that. That's
He was also here.
It's like
he was
bro,
also here. Yeah.
What are you
That's
talking
crazy.
This is a victim mentality. Oh, I'm at a corner. Why did you do this to me? Bro, you dug yourself into the corner. Fuck you mean.
Also, yeah, TT comes at everybody, no pun intended. But he comes at everybody.
Well, he probably does that too.
Do not come.
I also did not talk to him at all. The only words I said were, "I did not say that to you," and that was it.
Artistic, and I thought that was funny.
Bones, yeah, catching strays. Oh, exciting news says 29 says exciting news for TT. He's on the season premiere of Love on the Spectrum season 3 tonight. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Well, I hope he finds a lovely young man.
I really just think you're here to get more subscribers. I hear that you're here to get views.
How do I?
And I think you're just a shit talker, dude. I think that's all you're worth. I think you're worth your mouth, bro. That's it.
So
I think Luguru is 100% correct. I think Terribly Tactical's entire personality is wrapped up in being aggressive and like a douche. like that. That's it. And that's what he does in every stream and every video. And if you like it, you like it. And it turns out not very many people do.
We need a bell curve meme.
I don't try and
Sorry.
gatekeep how people have to act right because people don't like my channel because I'm too aggressive, I'm too mean or whatnot. But like there's levels to it, right?
Yeah.
And Terribly is just on a different one.
But for the ones that actually want to see the revamping of the channel, I'm happy.
John, can you explain what a bell curve is for Terribly Tactical?
The bell curve is like it's a graph that you use to like visualize distribution. So you got two extreme ends. Those are going to be like really small numbers, and then most of it's in the middle. Well, there's more to it than that.
I think Bucky drew one the other night.
Yeah, he did.
There was
he
a
did.
couple curves
It's
in that bell.
A very interesting bell curve.
But we just need Luguru at one end, the left end, and Focus Trip on the right, and then Terribly Tactical in the middle, and then that's our bell curve meme.
The lump in the middle.
Oh, Hendo, stop it.
Oh,
to show y'all the martial arts and the spiritual aspect of everything.
I'd like to see where
Terribly Tactical can go fucking fuck himself.
Somebody's got to do it, and I know what I like. But see, this is the thing: you can say whatever you want to me, and it doesn't affect me as a man because I am a man. You get answered over YouTube comments, and then make a whole fucking response video and call me out, and then I'm the bad guy for getting on here and defending myself. We have.
Terribly comes up to his own show to defend himself. That's such a rephrasing of everything, because I mean you could just look at his channel.
He cries out in pain as he strikes you.
That's well, right. He has that behavior. I mean, look at it. He has a 3.5-hour stream on List Grenade.
I tried to watch it. It was genuinely just like playground insults.
Let me see.
So
Do I
it's
have
the
a
two
transcript?
same guys.
Give me the
Fat
transcript.
guys talking to each other about what McDonald's burger is the best.
Let's see Knight, because this is gonna not go well because he's gonna mention.
Tactical Scales. I just seen him in the chat.
Yo, what up, Tactical Scales?
Tactical Scales.
Big boy, how's it going?
Who dat?
Tactical Breaking Scales.
What up, dog?
I'm
Water?
sorry, that was mean.
That
was
was
actually
funny.
mean. I'm sorry.
I would have said
Damn. You're becoming the thing you swore to destroy.
I know.
Calories.
All right, here we go.
In my defense, I've had a lot of gym.
Here we go.
But which suits him because he's an idiot. So
The epic
code
moments.
name Nighthawk, call sign Nighthawk, dude. Like,
I couldn't even fucking imagine,
dude, a trench grenade needs to fucking pull the pin and hold on, is what I'm saying.
Aww.
That's kind of fucked up, man.
Well, if he
Yeah.
doesn't release the spoon, it doesn't go off. So
He wouldn't know that. Oh.
yeah.
He's talking about his
Zero
girl saying,
pedigree.
hold a grenade. Aww. But again, he gets attacked by everybody else. He gets cornered. It's not like he would ever call somebody out.
No, he would never make fun of someone. He's the
No.
shining beacon of the community of live streams, you know?
Oh.
Yeah, very wholesome.
Dig on the gays, dude. That makes the gays look.
The guy just says that he names all of his rifles.
No, well, dude, call sign Nighthawk, dude.
Hold up,
I'd like to know,
is
call
the
sign
scales guy
Nighthawk
high?
is what she calls you in private, dude.
Is it
He
bad
looks
luck not naming
Either high or retarded.
Yeah, he looks
I'd
like
to
he
know, call
hit
sign
a
Nighthawk,
a
dude,
joint.
She calls you in private, dude.
Is it bad luck
Actually,
not
I was
naming
born
my
this way.
firearm? That's what he said.
My eyes are just like that.
Victor the Third for one of us is two wide-body Buicks talking crap. Yeah. But again,
High
remember
calorie
this guy.
individuals.
This what is this discount? Discount. What was that guy? Damn it! Now I forgot the guy's name. The guy who did Dragula.
Dracula Flow?
No, Dragula.
Rob Zombie.
Rob
Yeah,
Zombie.
discount Rob
Rob
Zombie.
Zombie.
Huh?
Hey, we're all bad guys,
So,
dude.
hey, to be fair, though,
We're all
to
bad
be
guys.
fair, to be fair, and maybe this is a bit of a stretch, but I don't think so. But because Paul Harrell, he did that too. He had some shit talked about him on the internet, and then he came out with one of the most popular videos. It was simply titled "Rebuttal."
Yeah, which was justifiable because Paul Harrell actually knew what the fuck he was talking about, and Caleb fucking Guinea, or whoever the fuck his name is, doesn't.
So the point
That's
that I was
different.
trying to make
This
there,
dude
different,
telling
but
me
what
I don't know
saying
what the
is that
fuck I'm
response
talking about.
videos aren't like an
Verifiably so, I'm a
admission
nothing,
of
nobody from nowhere.
guilt or anything.
Listen,
My biggest
Yeah.
issue with Luguru Tactical, with your response video, is just the way you went about it, right? And I believe that it would have been much more beneficial for everybody. Everybody would have taken it a lot better if it would have been more of a, hey, I'm working on my shit. Maybe I'm not the best and all that. Instead of coming out as these guys are so mean, they're cyber,
they're cyberbullying me.
I do agree that the wise take from Tactical Scales there that the response video could have been better, much better. Right?
I think it was
But-
Absolutely.
It was impassioned, you know. He was like
100%.
he's never been in the
Yeah.
spotlight like that before.
Mhm.
You
He,
know?
he
Yeah.
clearly
I agree
values
with
his
you.
channel a lot.
Yeah. And it was a lot to handle all at one time. Again, going from literally nothing to having many thousands of people clowning on you. It was probably a slightly different experience. So that could have done better.
I'm going to
Not-
file a lawsuit.
not
I'm
to
going to create
be-
a foundation.
Jack,
against
it seemed
cyberbullying.
kind of crybaby
Then,
like.
not to
all right?
mention that he
And I'd-
threatened to shoot us multiple
Is
times.
Terribly Tactical
I
just
didn't.
talking
Yes,
over
you
his
did,
own
motherfucker.
co-host?
Repeat.
Yes.
Yep.
Dude,
That-
My
Terribly
only regret is that I
Tactical
can't
does
mute him
not
again.
stop talking. Does not stop talking, like ever. it's rough to have him on stream. It's rough to watch his streams. Like, it's just a yell fest.
It's almost as bad as Richard.
Line from a U2 song.
What's that?
I love the sound of my own voice. Didn't give anyone else a choice.
Spin bars.
Facts to my
It's really funny that Bono, of all people, sings that line. He's like, well, I mean, at least you're self-aware, Bono.
Yeah.
So did you guys hear? Did you guys ever hear Luguru actually threaten to shoot anybody? Because I might have missed.
I think there would be evidence of that.
Yeah.
I have not, but
I don't think there was a direct like "I'm going to shoot you" threat. I don't believe that occurred.
He was talking
If anything,
about
it was alluded
skills. It was alluded to for sure. And I thought it was weird. I think I posted that in the Discord afterwards because it was like, if you come in front of my barrel, like I can hit you, which sounds like a threat. He did clarify at one point to be like, I don't mean I'm going to shoot you, but I'm just saying if there's something in front of my gun, I can hit it. So,
Okay.
So, but it was definitely strange wording. Very
a little edgy. A little edgy.
But then Tactical has no room to complain when he's saying, hey, you should go bake a ceiling pizza. You should hold a grenade till it blows up. Also, your wife is a boy and your cousin, and I'm going to make her do things to me all night. You know, it's like,
right.
I don't know if you have any room to complain about other people saying wacky stuff.
Right.
Is that an admission that it's like, did TT in that admit that he's gay? Is that like an unintentional admission? I think that'd be like the second or third one this night.
John, could you tell him what gay means?
Oh, gay is it's an English word that means happy, but through a bunch of series of happenstances in a very polite English culture. Stop that. In a very polite English culture, the word gay ended up being referred to for homosexual men.
Booty stuff.
X go off.
That's true. I do have an old review of a Chrysler Crossfire. If you guys want to check that out, I think it's one of the few car videos left on the channel.
That was your first video, right?
No. I've had
sorry.
many more before that, but they're all gone.
I forget.
They're all incriminating, so I had to delete them.
We're in the Discord, and I pulled up a stream of your first video, and you're like, "No, take it down. Don't.
Yeah,
don't
get rid of that
watch
now.
Please don't watch that."
A funny video to go look back at. Fresh
course.
Peanut for $20 says, TT sounds like a guy whose dad went for milk and ciggies with that little emotional regulation. Luguru is a Chad weeb. No anime, only Samaru in martial arts. Luguru W. Good soup. We all enjoy a good
Samaru.
soup. Samaru. Luguru Samaru. Yeah, my speaking is never been my
We're almost 3 hours into this thing, baby. I don't blame you.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Chuck for $2 says TT finances DoorDash orders from Wiener Schnitzel. Tulip for $20. Tulip 382 says Luguru seems like a great dude to get tetanus with.
Tetanus.
Oh, tetanus. Okay. I was I don't know if I've ever actually seen that spelled out before. All right, tetanus.
Happens.
Tuss the Third for 109 says, did T Scales really take a 4-hour break from eating?
I doubt it.
I mean, maybe. Victor the Third says two wide body Buick sock and crap. Thank you for the $2. And Victor the Third says he's a busted 98 Buick LeSabre.
Brutal.
Nice. DM Louise for $2 says TT wants to be Eric Cartman so bad it hurts.
No, you stroke me first.
Listen, guy, you're just a little boy, okay? I'm gonna do stuff to you, okay?
Pull up, okay? Stab me
Clip
right now.
Clip that, Richard. Clip that. Make it short.
Oh my god.
You are dog water. Oh, that was bad.
that was good. That was actually good.
Oh my god. You guys are cringe. I'm gonna go to my channel.
So bad it hurts.
That sounds like a Cartman Trump fusion.
So bad it hurts is also the title of his last bathroom break. 2left382 for $5 says more like terribly talkative. Am I right? You are indeed correct, sir. All right.
Oh my god. Repeatedly talking about a specific.
Something original says there's more T in my name than in TT's entire body.
Yeah, you would be taking T, wouldn't you, there, bud?
That's
brutal.
That is funny though.
5 people calling them out by name and telling everybody
Oh,
that
you
if you're in
won't
front of my
stand
gun,
gun
you're going to
if
get
I'm
hit.
Yeah, dude.
You know,
No, this is it right here. This is the out of context shit. Because I put it in there. I'm not threatening to shoot any of y'all. I said an animal or a target or anything.
You can say that all you want and backtrack for yourself, but the way you can read, you can definitely read that a certain way, right?
Yeah.
Dude, you can read it a certain way, but it's not what I said. I wasn't threatening to shoot anybody.
No.
What I was making a point on is
that is exactly
what you said. Everybody said I was so bad at shooting, but I said, trust me, if you're in front of this target, I can hit it.
No, you're ass, dude.
You said if you're in front of me, I will hit it. You know, that's it. You said it. You said
it's not threatening anybody.
Did somebody say pause, or was that the
I meant like pause. Like if you're in front of me, I'm gonna hit it. Pause.
Yeah. Well, Tactical Scales does actually have a bit of the way he talks is a little syndrome-y.
Front of this target, I can hit it.
No, you're ass, dude.
You said if you're in front of me, I will hit it. You know, that's it. You said it. You said
it's not threatening anybody.
You can argue that in court, maybe. You know, but it would have been much better received.
I literally said I'm not threatening y'all's life. I'm not going to shoot anybody. I literally said
yes. You said that because you realized how it came out of your mouth.
Exactly.
That's why you said that.
Because you be woofing, but you can't back it up, dog. Which is the problem. Which is why you will never pull up. And I would gladly pull up. And anywhere in the interim, it doesn't matter because you're a nothing nobody from nowhere, just like I'm a nothing nobody from nowhere. I've got 30.
Well, let's just have a fucking nothing from nowhere fucking fight about it. I don't give a shit.
Nobody would hear about it, and nobody would know you're missing. That's the situation, dude. So, like, you really have to fucking take a step back. Your self-awareness is out of this world, bro. You have no idea who the fuck you think you are and how it comes off as to what you actually have achieved.
No, so you got that backwards. You have no fucking idea who the fuck I am.
I know exactly who the fuck you are, dude.
No, you don't, but you can find out.
Dude. Yeah, anytime, bro. Again, anytime. Like, you're the one that came in here threatening violence. You're the one that threatened violence originally on your YouTube video, calling me out, putting my name in your mouth, and then me making a response to this. And again, we've gotten over this. It's all backwards just because Terribly Tactical is the guy who started it and has said many things to many different people. It wasn't like Luguru randomly looked up Terribly Tactical's channel one day and was like, I'm going to call this guy out on my first video in a year. Right. It's like, no, it's because he went back and started fights with it. Red right hand. You can't see it on the StreamYard side, but he says the gay filter is full as fuck right now. Indeed.
Wolfen.
All right, I'm going to let this play out for the last couple minutes because I think Axe makes a couple good points, and then we'll end that. But we'll show some of TT's favorite things to say.
All this happened because you got assered, and I was living in your head rent-free over YouTube comments, bro. But
I just thought you were a dickhead.
In a garden, dog. Your shit has not been picked in some time, dude. But one of these fucking days, a real motherfucker is going to pull your card, dude, and you're going to be shit out of luck, is what I'm saying.
You have no fucking idea, bro. Yeah,
I have every bit of an idea, dude. Every bit of an idea.
So, dude, let me tell you something about this dude right here. This dude thinks he knows shit, but he don't know fucking shit.
I don't know nothing, dude. Don't listen to me. In fact, I tell my viewers not to listen to me and to go research it for themselves. And in Axe to Grind, if you're being honest, and you supposedly have been fucking watching my channel for 3 to 4 years, have I ever been different, dude?
No, this is basically a Terribly Tactical stream.
Dude, I know. I've seen it. He's just a fucking douchebag from Chicago. It's like, that's how all you motherfuckers are.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll be that. But I'm legitimate, though, because I'm legit. The same thing you see on camera is who I am off camera, for good, bad, or otherwise, dude. Oof. Some people like it. Some people are offended by it. Some people are indifferent, whatever it may be.
It is most likely true. I mean, he is kind of just the same person that he is everywhere.
Oh,
yeah.
Hey, yo.
Wow.
Hey, yo.
I do have
enhance.
Several
okay, but context.
Yeah,
I just don't think he knows what.
Some other funny one. He responds to this music video and says the monkeys should be in cages or Harambe. That's another one.
All right.
He says, "I'll say it and beat the brakes off that fine distinguished gentleman."
Melanated person.
Pathetic person of basketball.
Joggers. I think ninjas is an acceptable one now, thanks to the United Kingdom.
The ninja, yes, ninjas.
You guys are from ancient Japan? Ninjas? Oh.
No.
Who was in Paris?
All the ninjas running around all the ninjas running around the United Kingdom hitting people with ninja
Oh, I
swords.
get it.
Sorry, that's the wrong one. We already showed that one. Sorry. Shoot. Can I? Nope, not that one. Gosh dang, gotta get that off the screen. This one.
YouTube's gonna love this stream.
Yeah, YouTube not gonna like this one all that much.
Hell yeah.
I don't believe you.
It's an interesting account to follow because it's always like going between like that type of stuff or like e-thought simping. So it's a bit of an odd follow, it's a bit of both worlds, one could say.
I didn't expect him to be simping for Forest Mommy. Like that one kind of because again, like she's a mutual, like we follow each other. She's cool. She's like a libertarian candidate for like a local city council in Colorado. And she's just cool. She's very fetching, but she's also married and middle-aged. So
good for her.
I don't know why.
But she's married and she's commenting and stuff like that. She called him baby earlier in a comment, right? Did I say that right?
No, I think he called her. I like your.
Yeah, he was simping for her.
I was about to say.
Yeah, it was the other way around. I don't know if the
libertarians are weird, man.
Tactical.
She's she's definitely that. But I don't think she would be interested in any of that kind of behavior on Twitter. She just wants to be hot. More power to her.
I might be a
clown. Hey, everybody has the right to be an asshole. If you want to be an asshole in your life, then be an asshole.
So then if that's the case,
I don't fucking care if you're an asshole.
You do, though, because you made a whole response video about people being assholes. Then you're claiming to be Mr. Rough and Gruff, tough fucking
I don't like
warrior in
assholes.
the garden. But you're mad about YouTube.
Luguru confirmed, not gay.
Giga-based.
Comments, dude. So how the fuck you lose all credibility at that point getting mad? I have never once in my 10-year history of making mediocre at best YouTube gun channel content got in here and made a whole fucking video about somebody in the comments section, dude, because they called me a bad name or they called me out for a fucking, I shot low left on this target.
Here's what I can tell you as far as that goes.
I mean, I don't know if he's ever done that on somebody who comments, but he definitely has done entire videos on other people, like on the reg, and he's been that person in the comment section. So again, it's like the whole pretending about things don't matter. He doesn't care or whatnot, but
he really cares, though. You can tell
he do.
He freaking cares.
Yeah, 10 years on YouTube, 500 views per video at best. Rough.
I never call out the villain because I am the villain.
I'm a villain, right? Not a monster.
Terribly
when you talk shit, you better be ready to back it up.
Oh, I am though is the problem for you.
So I gotta jump off here pretty soon. I got a few more minutes maybe. If you guys get going again and I don't get a chance to say anything,
no, by all means go ahead. This is
I want to say Tactical and Scales. Hey guys, thank you so much for having me on. I really appreciate that. I've been watching this for quite a while, and it's pretty cool to be on stream with you guys. I know, Luguru, foot in mouth. I really do feel, man. I think you guys got slung into.
Hey, real quick, who's that talking? The guy that's actually showing me respect. What's yours?
I'm an axe to grind.
Axe to grind, dude. At any time, if you ever want to like have me on your channel or something and talk or whatever, I'd love to. I ain't saying you do, but if you did, I'd love to.
I'm not like a gun tuber. I've definitely thought about it, and I'm doing a trade school thing now, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, man. I've been on YouTube since like 2008, and we got on.
Well, hey, bro, you got my email now, so if you want to do something, hit me up. If not, that's cool. But hey, I'd love to do something with you, man. It'd probably be cool.
Right on.
Like, how dare you?
But I want to say that I definitely think you did get just drug into a wolf den for sure.
It's definitely that, bro. It's fed to the fucking stars.
It's the internet. You know what I mean? And so I have been on the internet since like '93. So I've been on the internet for a long time, and it hasn't changed much. The more things change, the more they stay the same, right? I'm definitely rooting for you and your channel.
I appreciate it, man.
And I think that dedicated time to training and practice, and because it takes.
And I really am, dude. I really am training and trying to get better. And if I need to post some videos about it, then I'll post some videos about it. I guess now it's like once you got your ass beat like this, I mean, hell, now you kind of got to fucking make videos, right? So it's like.
Yeah, you've been.
Shit, I guess there'll be some videos coming.
You've been dogpiled by some big streamers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's got to be a crazy feeling to go from.
Dude, it's a fucking experience. Dude, I'll tell you that. Like I've been jumped by real guys. I used to ride with a motorcycle club, and I got jumped by like 6 other motorcycle guys, and that sucked. But this is actually sucks a little bit more.
It probably
does. It's a different experience.
I think you're a goofy motherfucker that is way out of pocket, that doesn't get it and doesn't know himself. That's my qualm with the situation.
Bro, you can think that shit all you want to, but
I know that shit though, because you've proven it to me by getting ass hurt over YouTube comments and then saying you're a warrior.
Like, how many times are you gonna repeat that? Like really? Like, do you have to keep saying that? Like,
the only reason
you get ass hurt over comments. You get ass hurt over comments. It sounds like you're getting ass hurt over my comments because you didn't think I was gonna come on.
It's hard for me as an intellectual to converse with fucking stupid people.
Intellectual,
brother.
Yeah, sure. Okay,
brother.
Once or twice.
I watch Rick and Morty. You wouldn't get it.
I think he has a Rick and Morty post.
Hook says, "What does out of pocket mean? I'm white." Yeah, you wouldn't get it. We don't. Well, John, could you explain what out of pocket is?
No, I can't explain out of pocket.
Yeah.
It's
good.
That's not. I didn't learn that in the academy.
Yeah, terribly intellectual. I can't talk to stupid people. I am terribly tactical.
It's frustrating to me.
You're a fucking intellectual. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You made me spit out my fucking topo, bro. Seriously, you're not intellectually nothing, dude.
He's right. He's right. I don't know fucking shit about fuck, dude. More cloud.
Can we give Luguru like some space over the next? I don't know. He's got to think.
I did cut that there because I thought it was funny. He's like, "Yeah, you're right, dude. I don't know, bro. I don't know anything about that, bro."
Family, he's got a lot going on.
I don't give a fuck what he's got going on. He called me out, dude.
Right. Well,
oh, you lying piece of crap. You called him out. Dude, so if you didn't miss, if you missed that, he was like, you got a family and whatnot, and the Terribly's like, I don't care, bro. I don't care what you got going on. Screw you, dude.
I
At
got
the
eat
same
that,
time,
bro.
he's like, I don't care. This doesn't matter, bro. And then he's also like, you screw your family or something like that. It's like,
bro, got a lot going on.
I don't give a fuck what he's got going on. He called me out, dude.
Right. Well,
I'm still calling you out. Set up the fucking fight. Let's do it, man. I'm tired of talking about it.
On my dime? You want me to do it on my dime, you poor bitch?
Yeah, that's right. Wow. I got family to support, but you go ahead since you got all the subscribers in the big channel.
Your wife didn't leave you in that trailer you live in, bro? Because nobody's seen her, bro. Nobody's seen her. We haven't heard from her. And the little filming she used to do on the fucking original videos that you deleted, bro, was very poor. Did you fire her? What happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, so don't fucking play with me, bro.
It just shows you how stupid you are because you have no fucking idea what you're talking about still. And I'm about done with this channel, bro. You are a fucking idiot. You're a fucking clown show. And dude, I've been on here way longer than I wanted to, bro. You haven't proved shit. Yeah. I still think you're a bitch. You're always gonna be a bitch, and you don't want none. I promise you. So y'all guys have fun. To an axe to grind, you were cool, man. I appreciate it. And the other guy was pretty cool. But as far as Terribly, dude, bro, if you want to do something, let's do it. Set it up. I'll be there. If not, go fuck yourself. But yeah, I'm done here. Y'all are idiots.
What a
Holy
legend!
Fucking shit,
He's like,
dude.
no, I'm done, homies. I'm getting out of here. So he was on there for right at an hour. There was a little bit I clipped out, and that was also sped up. I think it was 115%. But yeah, Axe, thanks for hanging in there and getting
absolutely. I tried.
3 minutes of that was all being
calls
like,
out his wife, says, "Wow, you can't hold a camera." What the fuck
right
are you
right
talking about?
Right at the end, he's like,
this guy attacking wives.
Also, your wife sucks. It's
and it's retarded.
Attacking the spouse makes you. I'm sorry, Richard.
It was retarded that he come out and said, "Where is she? We haven't heard from her. Where's she at?" And like 30 seconds before, he had displayed a comment from her on his own fucking stream.
Mm-hmm. I know he doesn't.
Like,
know
where is she? Well, she's right there, bro. She's in the comments section watching the fucking video.
Is that his old lady?
Yeah, the Heathen Coalition is his old lady.
Yeah,
that is.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yep,
okay,
that is her.
Yeah, it was rough. I really did think that we were going to be productive. I hoped so. That was the point. But you could just tell in the first 45 seconds that was going downhill.
Yeah. So I think that's the difference, though, is because like when we had when we had Luguru on, we had a productive conversation.
It was great. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. When we had Terribly Tactical on, we did not have a productive conversation. No. There is
that comment was pure
value there. There is a consistent value there. If we have Terribly Tactical on with anyone that he talks to, there will not be a productive conversation because he cannot listen. He cannot accept responsibility. And as much as he claims that everybody else is not self-aware, he might be the least self-aware person in existence.
Yeah, he's a pusillanimous cur.
He showed up. He was the pigeon who shit all over the chessboard and strutted around like he won the game.
Yeah,
that is the best equation that I have.
He's dog water.
You need
Very
to
much
pull
so.
Dog water.
Yeah.
Dog water.
I thought it was pretty poetic that Luguru was in chat when you guys had Terribly Tactical on, and he got to see the tables turn and how that works. I thought that was poetic, you know.
Yeah, I mean, everybody looks reasonable when put next to Terribly Tactical.
Right. Yeah, it's not hard to beat, you know.
I'm trying to think, like, who would I put next to him? Like Carl Casarda and him.
Oof.
Carl would probably end up looking, because he'd be like, oh, listen, I don't think we should treat people like poorly or something. And then Terribly would just be yelling slurs at him the entire time, which is slightly based. It is slightly based because it's Carl, but Carl would look normal in comparison to Terribly Tactical.
Of course.
Carl's gonna get him on stream.
And Carl's like, I can rehab my reputation by attacking Terribly Tactical. All right.
How long have we been streaming for? How long has the stream gone for?
3 hours.
Almost 3 hours.
Basically 3 hours.
Holy fuck.
Zephon for $2 says, I think this drama is TT's last ditch effort for fame. I don't think so.
Might be right about that.
He has 100 views last video.
He has kind of tried to copy some of what I've done, like with the Trench stream, just hating on Trench, like literally covering my stream as I'm still streaming. With the Luguru stuff.
Is he
hanging
live
off
right now?
That. He might be, right? That would be funny.
Let me
I'll hop in there real quick.
Raid his stream. Raid
It's
his
simply,
stream.
simply not going to work. It's simply not going to work. You know, if you were just like a reasonable person who put out good info, like people would support that. Like Glow So Bright in the chat right now, he has 1,000 subs and he just puts out like mild-mannered, useful content, and he gets more views than you do with like literally 1,000 subs.
Oh shoot, he got it to 1,000. Last I saw it was like
he's
300. That's
pretty-
awesome.
No, once he joined our live stream, thank you to you guys. I think he went from like 900 to 1.1 after that live
That's
stream.
awesome.
Nice,
No,
dude,
so
that's
he's
great.
done-
One of the Glow So Bright
Awesome.
gang right here, boys.
That's right.
He makes good content. Go check him out if you haven't.
Barrel of
subbed.
Mercy
I'll have to watch
for
more.
$2 says, I did not have the pedigree. No, actually, this is the one video where everybody had the pedigree to watch it because
Yeah.
none was
Dude,
required.
does not take much.
No. If you're breathing, you qualify. Mike Honcho for $2 says, TT wants to kiss his sister-in-law's husband. Aw.
Wait a minute.
Ah.
Face to face.
Face to face. That's the only way you can cut or something.
Pull up.
Not coming.
Huh?
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna come.
Zephon for $2 says TT is a rage pig. Yeah, that's like the rarest
An
lol
apt
cow.
description?
Is the rage pig. You have the lol cow and the rage pig.
Lol
a new
cow
one for
is
me.
a perfect description of him. He's the lol cow of GunTube.
At least one of them. There's probably others.
Well, Carl Casarda's
Yeah,
kind of one.
Lol dog.
Which one? The little dog, yeah. Little dog water.
Dog water.
Yeah.
Pull up. Can we make a sound?
You
effect?
dogging.
Pull up. Dog water.
All right,
and
gentlemen.
something
Well,
else.
we've been going for far too long. So, but before we get out of here, Motto, what do you think of all of that? Thanks for hopping on.
I have no idea who any of those people were. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just here to have a good time, and I had a great
It's
time.
stuck on stage.
So this is a good poll for the audience. So, what did you think of Luguru versus TT? Just from that video.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. I watched a little bit of the Luguru thing that had happened before, and he seems like he's like all of us. You know, at some point in our lives, we were kind of cringe and shooting or making content or whatever, and we grow and we get better. And now Luguru's like, hey, I made some bad stuff in the past. Now I'm doing great stuff. So I like that Luguru guy.
Heck yeah. Sweet. Axe to Grind, thank you very much for coming on. Late notice.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, you're good.
Being the best part of that other stream and a great part of this stream as well, Thur. And for those of you who don't know, Axe to Grind, you've been commenting on my stuff for a while now, a long time.
Yeah, quite a while. I found you. I can't remember the first stream that I found you from, but overall, I found, for the GunTube world, I found your channel to be really refreshing.
Appreciate it.
Just a lot of cool, unique insights of things that I've definitely not been the only one thinking. It's fantastic stuff. I really like it. I like these big group streams. These are fun to listen to. And thank you so much for having me on. I really appreciate it. That was cool.
Of course. Let me, Luguru, or Logan, did you just put his...
Yes.
Why is it not on the other
Luguru's
side?
channel. because Triple Trash was asking about it. So
see, now it's backwards. Now I see it in StreamYards, but it's not in the YouTube chat, so I couldn't pin it.
Yeah,
But
I couldn't see it either.
Yeah, I'll throw it up there.
Wait, Axbrand, also good luck in lineman school. It's a very important job, and if you do good at it, you're going to make a lot of money. So awesome.
Yeah, appreciate it.
100%. John Shepard, with your 85 IQ takes, what do you think of all that?
I had a great time. I had a good time. Also, terribly tactical. You're a pusillanimous cur. Not explaining that.
Look it up, buddy, in the dictionary.
Holy
Can you
moly.
explain? Sorry, can you explain what a dictionary is?
Oh yeah, dictionary is it's a big book. It's got words in it, and it explains the meanings of each of the individual words.
Can you explain what words are?
Oh,
Just to keep going down.
If you don't know what words are, paint your ceiling red. I got nothing.
Words are hard.
Ow.
Oh man.
Step in front of my barrel.
In Minecraft. Don't say, yeah, get in front of my barrel. I'm going to shoot you or something. Got to get face to face.
Spaz. Don't do that.
The next lolcow of the GunTube sphere. How's it going?
Dude, I'm 2 beers deep, and I think I needed like twice as much to be able to listen to Tactical.
I thought you were about to say I'm two beers deep and I'm gone, and I'm like, dude, what do you weigh? Like 100 pounds?
I weigh like 220.
I get that,
thought
King.
the stream was amazing. Tactical, man, get your shit together, lose some weight. I'm about to make a YouTube video, hopefully Sunday. It's going to be about an M16A1, and it's going to be about my experience after 2 years. I hate to show my own channel, but I'm going to try and make something because I just picked up
brother.
a new.
Chill.
I picked up. I'm a shill. I picked up a new
Chill.
phone.
Chill.
Oh, hey, Spaz, what's the name of the channel?
The name is. I want you to guess. It's really difficult. It's Spaz.
I think it's
Spaz.
Shut the fuck up and just say it.
Here, I'll throw it in the chat. But I'll hopefully be recording it with a brand new camera, and we'll see how things go. If it's not good, it's not good. If it's bad, tell me if it's bad.
Right on, man. Good luck.
It's bad.
I'm gonna have to
Thank you.
Bones, what you got, man?
I'm also trying to get into this
first off,
GunTube game.
you're at drill right now, aren't you, Bones?
I am at drill, yes. I am currently at a completely empty gym sitting on a jump box.
Nice.
That's funny.
Yes.
Let me see.
In a warehouse.
Let's see what you got.
The box.
Oh, that's
There's my
lovely.
seat.
What's his
Show
name?
me what you got.
Nice, nice. Bones
Solid.
showing
Thanks
off
for
the
hanging
box
out.
online.
3 hours.
Yeah, it's always a blast, man. I always have a good time, and like I said, I in the streams we've been on before, like I feel for Luguru. I think he's a good dude. I wish him the best, and I think that it's really funny to see him go out and address criticism and people who are just straight up trolls, and it's hilarious to see him just be like, "You're stupid and cringe. Fuck you."
Right.
And that's it. And it's just awesome to see. So I love it. I'm in a similar boat to Spaz. I'm looking to pick up a camera here soon, make super cringe videos nobody will watch. Maybe we'll do a collab together. It'll be sick. And
really? I do want to say that Bones is integral for the reason why we got the Luguru happy ending.
Yeah.
So, because Bones put that stream
Oh my God.
together with him.
Of
So
course.
Bones is integral for that, which means that Bones is also responsible for the Terribly Tactical stream.
I'm so sorry. Everything has to be balanced.
Good
I don't make the
inbred.
rules.
Gotta
Logan.
take the yin with the yang.
Exactly. That's some Asian book told me that. Logan, what's going on, man?
Just hit A class USPSA. Feels good. Now on
Let's
the
go.
on road to M.
Good job, Logan.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
go.
All it took was to remove
Hell
that brain
yeah.
tumor.
It was so much
It
lighter
helped.
with the brain tumor out. Now you
Yes.
run
Well, I was
around.
gonna say he
Both
shoots
eyes.
occluded because it's what he was used to shooting before the
he
tumor.
actually can't see out of his eyes. They're always occluded. Wait,
That's
you guys can
amazing.
see?
So this is what it's supposed to look like.
Richard, our favorite e-girl. What you got going on?
Well, hopefully later on this week I'll be posting some more clips. You guys, thanks for letting me come and hang out and be a part of this masochist fest. This was wonderful.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah, and there'll be stuff coming on the out of focus clips. I'm going to be dumping like raw training footage on the out of focus clips channel,
Raw?
and it's just like basically unedited,
Rock
like
footage.
just like really boring stuff. But people have been asking for it, so I'm just going to put it there. for people to critique and to give pointers.
Hell
and
yeah.
Training footage is always
some
nice.
people out. Yeah, it's just
Being able to
raw, unedited on the Out of Focus Clips channel. And with that, I'm going to be gone all week next week. So, but we might still stream something because I'm going to take my computer with me. I'm going to be, it's kind of a vacation with some extended family at like a water park somewhere. So we'll be at like a hotel resort somewhere. So I think I'm gonna bring my whole setup so that we'll be able to do something next week for sure. But I have some other videos finished. I have a video to finish after this stream, and all of that stuff will be coming. No pun intended. Sorry, bad phrasing in this crowd.
Phrasing.
Are you coming to the gathering?
Can I mention one last thing?
Do not come.
No.
I was invited last this year.
Is anyone hearing him? Your mic
Yeah, you're cutting out really bad.
Yeah.
Hello.
There we go.
It's a PSA conspiracy.
As I was saying, last year I was invited, but this year not so much.
Oh, not that. Damn, I meant NRAM. I'm sorry.
NRAM. When's NRAM?
That's the NRA SHOT Show at the end of the month.
End of this month? Yeah, no way.
Yeah.
I didn't know when it was happening. So yeah, that's a no for me, dog.
F.
I could probably go if actually if I talk to Gun.Deals, they might be able to pay my way.
Do it.
Is it in Indy this year again?
I don't know. I have not heard any hype for it whatsoever, but
I might be there.
Mike will also be there. If we get there, maybe wait, Richard, did you say you'd be there?
I might, if it's in Indy this year, I might be coming through at that time.
In Atlanta.
Oh well,
down south with me.
See now.
That's closer for me.
Yeah, shots.
Maybe we'll go and we'll have to do a live stream in person. Wouldn't that be fun? We'd have a full panel of people.
Hell yeah, brother!
Actually, in the same.
The meetup.
Fun.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Cool.
The meet.
That'd be sick.
All right.
But yeah, it's been 3 hours and 10 minutes.
Yep.
Thank you so much for hanging out.
Yeah, you guys are great.
Generous. Support all of the people on this page, as all of them are very cool, despite their profile pictures, Richard, or their lack thereof. Axe to Grind and Motto. I'm surprised Motto didn't upload his own image. You should follow his.
I don't know how these things work.
I don't either.
You should have done it. Actually, now I have to do it. I will drop that link in chat just for those of you who want to follow a based, funny Instagram account that might get himself into trouble at times. Here is a link to Motto's Instagram. And with all of that out of the way, gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you in the next one.
Peace, guys.
I want Red Right Hand to contact me, please. I beg you. I just want it.
Oh, wrong one. Gosh dang it.
He really wants to see you.
Dang it.
Guys, if you love Red Right Hand,
It's over.